We don't have Lordington. Oh.
Lorrington's gonna be a little late, he said in the Discord. And hello, everybody. This is Grimcad. We are here for some Dungeons and Dragons. We're playing a 3.5 today with some of my friends in the homebrewed world of Toria. I'm Grimcat again. I am DMing, and we're gonna go down the line and introduce our players, and they're gonna say who they play. Nandu, you bring such wonderful positive energy to it. Would you like to go ahead and start?
Yes! It is I, Nanu, who plays Nitron, the greatest cleric, worships the even greater Spike Chain God. Yes. Have a very awesome day.
We're gonna move to Okan. Say hi.
Well, after that, I need to lower the mood. I'm Okan. I'm definitely not depressed. I'm not playing the mentally ill Warblade Cinder.
Oof. You sound a little sick today there.
Nah, I'm just like after that, I need to balance the act.
Gotcha. And last but not least, for right now at least, we're joined by Nikki. Say hi.
Hi, it's Cinnamon Roll Sunday.
Cinnamon Roll Sunday on a... Gosh, what's today? Today's like Tuesday.
Today's Wednesday.
Today's Thursday, bro.
Thursday, excuse me. We're going to be joined by Lordington. He's going to be a little bit later, though. He is taking care of some things right now. So, when last we met, we got up to a couple of things. I don't exactly remember when all the sessions were, but we got into a little bit of shenanigans with Eleanor of Gauntholm and her, quote her, manor, which used to be Jeffroya's manor, sort of poking about while there were meetings going on and trying to get ourselves inside the room that had the sort of hidden passageway down. We were unsuccessful in that, but we did sort of find employment with her at the cost of resurrecting Cinder, which, I come to think of it, that was probably like 2 sessions ago, wasn't it? Yeah.
The sneaking around was 2 sessions ago.
That was 2 sessions ago as well?
Yeah.
Fair.
Do you want someone else to do it?
Oh, yeah! So last session, we sort of got working on our task of finding the bandits around. And we came across a couple of things. Number one, sort of towards the southwestern side, we found a group of people who were building a road, it seems like. For Gauntholm, we found some sort of beacons or something. They weren't fully explained, I believe. In the road, we pulled one out and an alarm went off. A couple of people came to investigate. They were somewhat curt with us, but that's the general what we got out of it. You know, they're building a road for Gauntholm, and we didn't have too many other questions about it. What's that?
Hated their road. I hated that road.
Some of us hated the road.
The road a loser would make.
Something... one of the other things is that we visited the Kobold Cave and found that the kobolds were no longer in the cave.
Dried blood. The other things were there.
Mm-hmm. So we started sort of searching towards the west side, starting with the southern side, and we came across what we surely feel was a... Well, it was fishy. It was some sort of toll road set up on one of the very minor roads. A couple of soldiers of Gauntholm were there, and they were asking for, well, very low amounts of money as a toll. The whole thing to us felt sort of off, but it didn't quite feel off enough for us to say, you know, start attacking or killing people right off the bat at the very least.
fair, which doesn't take much for us.
Which doesn't necessarily take a lot for you.
Like, these guys will betray their own allies.
Hey, if he attacks first, it's going down. Simple as.
I don't remember that Minotaur attacking us.
Yeah.
Definitely
When he
did.
attacked us.
Let's see. But I think that is pretty much exactly where we left off. We sort of finished with the conversation. They were looking for a couple of gold, or excuse me, a couple of copper. We said we didn't have it. And
We're too poor.
we were too poor. The people walking around, at least one person walking around in full plate, but we were too poor to afford
That's why we're walking around in full plate.
the 2 copper fee. But otherwise, the sort of altercation, we'll call it, resolved at least fairly amicably, in the sense that no one was dead at the end of it. And we went on our way. And that's exactly where we wound up quitting last session. So...
Well, we called it.
What
And I
we
believe
called
we were
it,
saying we were going to search to the north.
And then we were going to start searching towards the north, yes. So, let's see, where are we at? We start moving to the north, and, we've probably gone 15 minutes or so, tops. We're going at sort of a not very quick speed. We're looking for things like tracks and just signs of banditry. Sort of, it's got to be said haphazardly. When one of the soldiers that we had just spoken to comes running up to us. He's out of breath, and he clearly looks as if he's terrified. He's sort of running to you and running past you. He's calling for help. He's saying, "Help! Help! There's attacked our post! Trolls!"
Sounds pretty fishy to me.
Like, did he run past us and scream that, or did he stop by us?
Well, he stopped by you to do that.
Okay, gotcha.
And then he just kept running?
And then he kept on going.
Oh, I'll yell to him, ask, like, how many?
Just the one! We don't have a mage, though.
Man.
Why would you need a mage?
They're trolls. You have to use fire. There's no torches or anything. We're supposed to be here during the day.
Wait, acid doesn't work?
Acid doesn't work?
Well, we don't have that either.
What about force?
Oh, I have some good news for you.
Well,
I suppose, like, I would start rushing towards there.
I guess we'll go on jog back, and turn around and head on back.
How far had we gone?
Again, about
15
15
minutes.
minutes, so...
But, like, we were slow in that 15
Right.
minutes. Now we're fast.
But we're definitely,
How does
like,
this man-
running now.
How'd this man find us?
Sprinted down after us the road. It's a one road.
There, we are not that quiet.
Very good.
We will return. We will run back.
I guess we'll turn around. It
Green
seems a
card.
little-
I am a bit suspicious, so I'll keep an eye out for an
Yeah, I'm a bit
ambush.
suspicious as well.
Okay.
Considering that, like, we did just leave the post, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, you guys need to come back to the post because there's
You want to move
dragon."
three on the back, maybe?
Sure.
Yeah.
But we get to where the post was, or where we believe it was, and we don't see any evidence of these soldiers, nor do we see evidence of any trolls around.
What about their roadblock? Is that still there?
It is. Again, it was sort of more of a makeshift, it's sort of a log.
I mean, but like
Yeah.
yeah, but their log is still there.
But yes, it is.
Can I perform a spot check?
What are you looking for?
I am looking
a
for
big troll? By all means.
not only trolls. I'm looking for the humans that used to be here, the guards. I'm looking for potentially even an ambush because those guards were fishy. We remember that they were like
Yeah.
trying to extort money out of us and stuff. So who knows?
I
Oh.
think it's a trap.
You know what? this calls for an extreme caution, so I'll have scent.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything, Mr. Grimm?
You do not. And nor do you
What?
smell anything, Cinder. There are
That's
no
crazy.
people around. There are no trolls around. And going by the scent, there haven't been any trolls around either.
Oh my gosh, it was a trap.
Wait, might be that
Around.
like they all routed and the troll just like keep following them. We might have to
He's
track
like a
them.
really hygienic. Oh, how would I don't know what the word hygienish?
Oh. Can I look for, I don't know, survival? Like tracks?
Yes.
Will anybody help me in doing that?
I mean, I can help you, but it's not my.
Sure. So you can get a +2 on it.
Yeah, thank you. I'll take that.
I'll even roll just to like. See
Uh, 14, I guess.
You see tracks of humans, sort of going back and forth. I mean, this is obviously a road. It's not a very well-traveled road by any means, but it does see a little bit of foot traffic. Nothing major in the ways of cars or anything like that. So obviously there is some things. But you definitely don't see any like large trollish tracks.
Maybe we should like call them out on their bluff. Like, we know that you're here. It's a trap.
I mean, hello there. I didn't see
Lord,
anybody. And
hello,
I will.
Lordington.
Do your intro,
So-
Lordington.
Yeah. This is Sir Lordington. He's going to say hi and introduce himself.
Hello, I am Sir Lordington and I play Triom.
Would someone like to
Yeah.
catch up, Lordington?
We literally turned around and we're back at the post because some guy ran past us from the gate and said there's a troll here. And we
Ah,
don't
but
see
now
a
we're here.
troll or
There's no
anything.
troll. We can't see any tracks of the troll.
It's not
Or
defined
the
people
humans.
here either. So it's a trap. We believe it is a trap.
Graham,
Yes.
can I move freely on the map?
Yes.
Or, yes, okay. And I will, head on around the edge. I will look around, look for more tracks as usual. See if I can spot
I will
anybody,
walk
anyone
forward.
even. Like, are they like the barricades here? Are they standing? Are they gone?
Again, that sort of makeshift, barricade is here. You manage to see something fresh. You do manage to see one set of the tracks that was coming towards you, sort of down the road, as if somebody was sprinting down high speed, on the road itself.
The South Road.
Yes. Well, I mean,
Oh,
goes to the
Waypoint.
east.
Goes to the east. Ah, okay. There's no like signs of combat.
No.
Like blood.
Nothing that you
scratches.
can see. Nothing like that.
Flechette, what does your dragon eyes see?
Yeah.
Let that spot go. Bam. She rolled a 28.
She doesn't see anything either. I mean, she tells you it's pretty hard to miss a troll, and she's certainly not missing one right now. Either this troll is invisible or in some way and is waiting in ambush for us to get close, or it's not
Invisible
here.
troll.
Oh no, they are going to pin this attack on us.
Invisible
I mean-
troll.
We are the bandits.
I don't know. Already now.
Like, I don't know what's happening.
I mean, I'll just be like, well, shall we just continue down the road to the east? And because nobody's here, I can't find any tracks. Neither me or Flechette can see anybody nearby.
Yeah, I mean.
Actually, you know what, Grimcar? Because I can't see anything, I'll try to listen. Is there anything?
maybe they're
this-
trying to like distract us. Like we were getting close to like the camp or something, and they're trying to like divert us away from it.
Do I hear anything?
Maybe.
Just normal
Nice.
forest sounds to be.
Just normal forest sounds.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Well, okay no. Shall we return to our heading east?
Yeah, I say we ignore them.
Yeah.
Nothing here. Nothing we can find. Nothing we can see. Nothing we can hear.
Half-assed attempt to divert us
Me-
off the right path.
Me like a
clearly.
minute or two, and I'll just like around this, like not to just like times brevity, I'm just gonna like walk around the perimeter, just to see if I can pick up any like corpses or anything like the smell of.
Mhm.
Basically, like scouting this map. Like, if you want me to do it like one by one,
No, no,
sure.
no, no, no. Like we can, we can definitely hand wave, you know.
If I look upwards into the sky or the trees, will I see anything
Flying.
while I'm walking around?
I would assumed that would have been part of a normal check.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It will. Yeah.
no, nothing.
Okay, fair.
And as for going about the perimeter, taking a couple minutes and doing a really good, you know, not exactly deep search, but a deep sniff around, you don't really get anything except for the scent of these four humans that were here.
Anything in the
And
little
they've
pond
been
here?
here for quite some time, probably about, you know, a good 2-3 hours or so. So I mean, their scent is definitely lingering. Nanu, what was that?
Is there anything in like this pond, like water area? Anything I can see, spot, feel, smell?
Yes, but it's sort of unpleasant. You know, it appears as if they were, you know, rather hygienically or unhygienically using it as a latrine.
Okay, fair. But there's no bodies down there. Are there?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, I will start to move back, I guess. Guess we're done here.
All right.
Yeah, let's just keep going. Like,
So,
Hmm.
where are we continuing our search?
Right
I guess-
back where he interrupted us, I would assume.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, like this direction.
So we were sort of heading in that direction, yes, towards the north.
Northeast-ish.
Northeast-ish, yeah.
So we are well and truly on the road between Holland and Prie at this point. It is starting to get late. We have been searching for most of the day, so it's not quite night, but it's getting to be sort of proper dusk at this point.
And I, as I stated, like on the other session, I keep an eye out if I see anybody's following, stalking us. Have I noticed anything? Or do you want a spot check?
I do not require a spot check. No, I mean, you know, I'll be very frank. Nobody's following you.
Okay, fair.
We can move ourselves onto the road,
Is this a new map?
sort of.
Ooh.
But not
yes,
really.
we've never, yes, clearly, we've never been here before.
Alright, south, I guess?
I don't remember the last
What's that?
time.
What's that box there? Let's open it.
The box.
There's a box by a tree. Let me cast some detect magic on it really quick. Sure, I'm put ourselves at a campsite, which is it's the south side,
I thought we were on the
South
south
side.
road.
We're on the road. We're not at this campsite.
Yeah.
We're not camping for the night here.
I see.
What's that, kiddo?
There's gonna be a slime rancher too.
Very exciting.
There's a new bunny slime.
Very exciting.
Yes, we can tell by your voice.
I am so excited.
Man, I've been watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Literally Captain Holt.
I've never
Never
seen it. I
watched it.
heard it was funny.
It's super funny.
Is that the one with Terry?
Yeah, Terry Crews
Yeah.
and Andy Samberg. It is really funny.
Well, I suppose we're gonna be taking a camp here because it's getting late.
Not quite.
Or is it?
Dun, dun.
Or we are going to walk down. Ooh, that's a ooh, full plate. Let's kill him.
That's a human.
1500 gold, yeah! Just kidding.
Are you kidding?
Maybe.
Yes, more distinguished gentleman.
Ah, yes, more distinguished gentleman.
To be sort of frank, yes, it is a more distinguished gentleman. But either ways, as you're sort of coming down, eventually, someone sort of steps out from behind the trees. Hello!
Hello there.
And I
Distinguished gentlemen.
do I
General,
spot check for any more distinguished gentlemen while I'm at it.
General Distinguished Gentleman Obi.
I
That's
mean,
that's quite a mouthful, actually.
Yes, it is.
It's bad, bro.
I hear you've been looking for us.
No, have we?
Have we?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
told your friends to get the word to you.
Are you the guy who got attacked by the troll?
Oh yeah, the troll guys. I forgot.
We're here to save you.
That's crazy.
He looks very confused for a moment. No, I think you have me confused for someone. Perhaps you're not looking for me, us.
Yeah, we are looking for a lot of people. That might be the problem. We are looking for bandits. We are looking for like insurgent lords. We are looking for trolls.
Yeah, we
We are
just
looking
generally.
for corrupt politicians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
We are
just look
looking
for
for
people
masked
in general.
people.
It's just what we do. Look for people. It's our thing.
Are you the part
Well, you
of,
found
the
me.
local
Oh,
insurgents?
This man's the troll?
I certainly wouldn't call ourselves insurgents, for one.
Well, they say bandits.
I think that's
they
even
are.
worse than insurgents.
No, like insurgent as in like freedom fighters.
I suppose I would use the term freedom fighter rather than insurgent.
I thought they were the same thing. Language barrier. My apologies.
I
I thought
see.
Yeah, he's not from around here.
that's crazy.
What's your name, friendo?
Friendo.
That's how we say it. Like,
Can I'm
Yes,
gonna move.
El Friendo.
Yeah, those
I believe they say.
Trium, can you like I don't know where could he be from? I wonder. He seems to have very distinguishing armor on him.
I'm Merrick. Merrick Brand.
Yes. Does their armor have any sigils on it?
No, not particularly. I understand that the picture certainly does have a tabard to it, but it itself does not.
Not fair.
I'll get closer. At a normal pace. No. not
So
this
who told you?
Yeah, I spelled it out.
Who told you we were looking for you?
Well, word sort of gets around. I mean, you were certainly looking for me around at the tavern, and I'll thank you to not come closer.
Who's this man? Why are we looking for him?
He is the like with the bandits, Heliconia.
Distinguished gentleman.
Yes, the distinguished gentleman.
Like the one that we have been hunting for a couple days. The one
Did he have
to
a name?
join them.
We'd like to join you.
You might want to say that with a little bit more enthusiasm.
It's like, oh yes, we've heard that you
Roll
are
me a
the
bluff
greatest-
check, Heliconia.
I mean, I was serious. That's what we're told we're doing.
Oh my god.
It's not a bluff. I say it with all the, enthusiasm that this is what we were told we were doing.
What?
We said we're looking to join this guy.
No, we're not.
No.
Bruh.
You just said we were.
I did.
But it was a lie.
No, like it is true for me, but I never shared those intentions with you before.
I'm here to not join you in that case.
I scratched my head.
He
It's
does
better
the
for us to see-
same.
It's better for us to see what's going on with these folk before we engage in any hostilities, right? Maybe
agree.
they are the good guys. Maybe they are just like oppressed under a tyrant that is Gunhold.
Are you oppressed under a tyrant?
I'm always oppressed under a tyrant.
Yeah.
I look at
I
the
ask the man, are you oppressed under a tyrant that is gone home?
Yes.
See?
Does it say it in a very convincing fashion, or is it like a hesitant?
No, he said it the way I said it.
Yes, well then we should join you. For we are adventurers and freedom fighters as well, with a strict moral code.
We were joining you.
Indeed. Perhaps you could be sort of a splinter cell of our group.
Oh no.
Ooh, do we get cool three-eyed goggles?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
No.
Your leader's name is Tom.
Does it come with insurance for any damages that we might incur, like loss of limbs?
Winter insurance.
Yeah, loss of life.
It's kind of hard to speak from this distance, so why can't we get like close?
Well, it's much
Yeah.
safer to speak from this distance.
I mean, is it though?
Are you sick?
Are you like?
Terribly
I
sick.
mean,
I have this
hey.
aversion towards people. It makes me break out in a rash and start coughing. It's a terrible thing.
Oh, do you? Is it like? Do you have it, or do everybody else have it, or is it like?
Well, many
Like
of
a
us
group
have
thing?
it. It's quite a widespread plague almost.
Oh, right,
Oh,
but-
don't worry, we have experience handling plagues.
Indeed.
That you do.
Wait, what did you
Oh,
say? Indeed.
you let
Well,
me
how-
hear
how-
you out
how'd
of
you know?
it.
No,
Curio.
I don't think this sickness is curable.
Oh, really? Is it like a mental thing? Like a
Now,
grief
now
overall.
you're catching on.
I see.
I mean,
We're sorry.
like if
You got our
it's
control.
truly an illness, why not?
Yeah, true. Maybe it's in like the 10th stage of denial and grief.
Yeah.
It doesn't know it yet.
We've heard there's a troll around as well.
It's a bit
Wouldn't happen to know anything about that.
far to the south for trolls. I guess it's possible that they're around, but they tend to be much more towards the north. Like, in the other country towards the north.
Oh, well, thank goodness.
I don't know who told you there was a troll, but either it was a pet or someone was feeding you a line.
What if hold up, say it. Maybe like if I like I'm gonna start like explaining describing the person that said it, you know. I'm like, maybe you heard of him, and I catch his name.
He
pretty
sounds like a
average.
soldier of Gauntholm.
Yeah, but I don't think he really was, you know. Crazy.
I mean,
We'll happen to know him, will you?
I'm afraid not.
Can I do a sense motive?
Sure.
Alright. Me, I will now what the sense motive.
I mean, you know. He was a fairly average and nondescript looking person, and, you know, unfortunately, you gave a fairly average and nondescript account of him. He could have been literally anyone.
Sure.
Literally anybody.
Literally anybody.
Anyone
So-
wearing
The key
outfit of a
features
soldier.
were that he was wearing the arms and armor of Gauntholm, and, well, you know, he answered as such.
But he isn't that descripting nobody.
This person?
Yeah.
No, he is not a non-descriptive no one.
he has a name.
Yeah, true.
Exactly.
But like, how do we break the stalemate? We cannot get closer because you are, for some reason, afraid.
Get a little.
I can't imagine why would you be afraid of us? Like, we are really, really wholesome group.
Yeah.
But
We're
like,
more
how do we break the ice?
You mean, how do I get you within arm's length?
How do we become friends?
Well, I don't really know. How would you normally go about it?
I mean, I get close to the person. I share. I break the bread. I share.
Share a
whatever
drink?
ale that I have.
Yeah.
We sit by fire, tell stories.
Interesting. Interesting.
Do you
like
do
normal
something
people.
else?
Well,
Yeah.
no, I mean, that's the normal way to do it, but I'm afraid my condition keeps me from getting close to people.
Oh, so you're
Oh,
not a
tell
normal
me
person.
about it. I literally cannot hold a person more than like few minutes before they get a rash.
Did you like not have friends?
So, is that America?
It was Merrick. It was Merrick.
I mean, mine was, but
Wait, what? What? Yes, that was. Yes, I asked the man if he has no friends.
I don't know
Then
if that was to Cinder or that was to Merrick.
no to the.
Like, oh no, I have friends,
Everybody
but they
knows
have
Cinder has no friends.
similar afflictions as mine. It sort of cancels out, it seems.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. I whispered to the people nearby. We should just kill him and be done with it.
I mean, can you look for anybody? Because I don't think he's alone.
Yeah, he's probably not alone. A man like
I
that.
assume I don't pick up any scent, at least like within 30 feet.
Correct.
Like ambushed in the bushes or something like that.
Correct.
So if he has anyone, it's beyond him or by him. That might be looking.
What does Flechette see if she goes up in the air?
Flechette spot beyond 27. Man, Flechette, you're so amazing.
She would
Like,
say,
doesn't work.
yeah, like, you know, there's a fair number of people around you.
Can she count?
I got her in front of us.
She
Ballpark.
can, but you know, sending the dragon up into the air is definitely not something that you do subtly. So a bunch of, you know, things start to happen. We can start by rolling initiative for everyone.
I'm fine.
That's fine by me. Let's fucking fight these guys. It was gonna happen anyway. We need
Free.
to train Flechette to do something like with whistle.
A very average initiative, if I say so myself. A very average.
I got roll initiative up.
Hey,
Oh my god, I rolled for once.
Ooh, nice.
but like, I don't want to charge into 15 people.
I mean, I'll charge with you. We can go together.
We're all in this together.
Yeah, you coward.
Okay, so then you are fine with me picking you up and then charging. I can do that.
I am actually fine with that. If you want
No,
to
you're
do
too
that.
heavy. 3 is like a wet noodle.
Oh, okay.
Fucking do
You
it
are
that
literally
way.
wearing full plate armor.
That way I don't have to get close,
Yeah.
like waste my movement actions, and I can full
Yeah.
attack from the start.
Whoop.
This is perfect.
You gotta train more. You gotta train more.
Yeah,
If you can
yeah.
pick me up, we can charge them together.
I can get you there actually. Yeah.
I can.
I mean, Trium, if you really want to, I can get you into full attack range.
Can we like throw Trium? Cool.
Yeah, I can do something funny to him though, I think. Or one of them at least. Let's see.
Lots of brands.
Why are they attacking us, by the way?
Fine by me.
Because you let the what you wanna call it, dragon.
The
fly.
dragon up, yeah.
You asked Flechette to go up.
Yeah. No, they're attacking us for it, which is fine.
I swear they didn't attack us yet.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they haven't. Like maybe maybe this is like talking initiative.
So things look rather similar, because, you know, that's the way I've chosen my tokens to look. I actually don't have one for that one. Interesting. All right, Cinder, you are up first.
relate with them.
So is it obvious that these people, at least the ones that we see, are like get into like a battle ready stance?
Yeah, they certainly are. You know, whatever was going on, sort of the quote unquote Mexican standoff that you had, you know, sending up Flechette, you know, was a very obvious sign, you know, to figure out where you are, you know, that's as good as saying go for them, basically.
Why?
Crazy.
These big bushes, would they grant cover from ranged combatants?
These are trees. And so they would grant cover. Now, there's a ton of trees, so, you know, line of sight things, you know, I'm not going to do. But, you know, we will be saying, you know, it is cover.
Okay. I'll get there. I'll take a total defense. And I'll yell to the people, we don't have to do this.
True.
I'll
Literally
try to
don't.
be imposing as much as I can with me covering behind the tree.
Okay. So this one sort of speaks up and is like, if we're not doing this, then you can just walk away.
I
Just taking a piss by the tree.
what? You really got when you gotta go.
I mean-
you gotta go.
He has a point. We kind of have to do this. We were paid to do it.
True.
We literally have to do this. So I yell back, sorry, my friend was wrong. We literally have to do this.
And the man piss in like in peace.
No peace for the pissing.
So this one comes forward, takes
No rest
cover.
for the pisser.
One thing to note of his stuff, he has what looks like an obviously magically enchanted sword. He says some
Wait,
sort
which
of
one?
command word that you cannot quite hear from where you are.
Oh no.
And the sword turns blue. Basically a frosty looking blue.
Okay,
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our
You-
battle will be legendary.
you guys have one job. Don't let that man attack me and destroy the one magical sword that we will get.
Trio.
That's so true.
It's your turn.
All right, you destroy weapons. Man, that
Oh
sucks.
yeah, you're right. You do.
Like anything short of an artifact, if they hit me enough, they will go.
It was this guy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mend work on magical items.
I melt them.
I mean, you can mend the melts, right?
Maybe we can use this leverage. Look, our friend over here is dead, and he has acid blood. We don't want him to destroy your weapon.
Okay, so is this guy? This guy's not in cover, is he?
Hold on one
Like if I
second.
attack.
I have like a thing. I don't know if this is more of a Cinder question or more of a Grim question, but does Cinder still breathe and all that stuff?
All right, sorry. What was
Yeah, I
that
mean-
question?
Does
I
Cinder
think
still
so, right?
breathe and all that? Or is he dead?
Yeah,
dead?
he's not actually undead, is he? I
No,
think.
no. I just don't count as living.
Yeah,
No.
but I'm pretty sure he's. You know.
But I think like my heart still pumps so that the acid's
I
travels.
mean, actually, I'm just gonna shoot the boss and see what happens. I'm gonna
Why
take
have
cover.
it go?
Oh, could you? Yeah. I have a crossbow which sucks, but bows are better. Maybe.
Did you take your fighter level?
Yes, I can use it now.
You can't pick it from my back or something.
True.
Well, that's fair enough. What were the
don't-
stats on it?
Oh, don't. Never mind.
It's
You cannot use
composite,
that.
No,
unfortunately.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's composite.
Forget
You gotta
about
have the
that.
strength
Yeah.
for it.
I don't have the
No.
strength,
So
which is a shame. I'll have to use my crossbow until I can get something better then.
can you get
Oh,
a
man,
non-composite?
So you can get something worse.
Throwing
daggers.
Always Wait, he's flat-footed, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he hasn't had his turn yet.
Get a little bit closer though.
Yeah, it has to be 30 or
30.
30, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, that works.
I would be
It's
very
gonna
iffy
leave me
about
out of-
calling him flat-footed since he certainly has initiated combat. Yeah.
But it's more like it's not surprise. Flatfooted just goes by the initiative.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then.
My sneak attack is a 3d6, I believe. Yes, indeed.
What sort of tree was that?
3.
The funny kind of tree.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Oh! Get destroyed!
That's
Oh my god, Trio, you're amazing.
that's a good shot.
See, if we are not fighting undead oozes,
So good.
It
Or,
just
uh,
works. Sneak
or
attack
out.
just works.
Just
Or what's it called? Undead minotaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just works. True. And then he gets his initiative, and it doesn't work.
oh, Nitron, can you charge this man? No.
No. It's just as I'm a rage. I can, however, a spiritual weapon.
You might get closer.
Yep.
Oh no, they are going to pepper Trium.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
in part cover. He will dodge, right?
So
I
this one is
cast
coming
dodge.
Which one is that?
Does he scream in pain though?
I was going
Grim.
here.
The Mark dude.
I mean, he's certainly taken a hefty hit, and goodness.
Like, oh, I've been taking a hefty hit.
Give me one.
I'm not
I'll be right
amused.
back.
Alright.
Oh, Heliconia, can you give me like mage armor or something?
I mean, I was kind of going to try to kill him instead, but
That works too.
I could give you mage armor. I could just scorching ray his fucking face off.
I mean, I'm level 3 now, so I have theoretical fireball.
Do you have actual fireball?
I didn't take actual fireball, but I took something that's good enough for fireball.
It's basically fireball.
Basically
What did you
fireball.
take?
Scintillating sphere, was it?
Some
Fireball,
fireball. Or...
It's lightning fireball.
Alright, I'm back.
Lightning bolt.
Did they have the same AoE as well?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Same here.
Oh, nice.
Like it's Wizard of the Coast realizing lightning bolt sucks.
Yeah, it kind of does. I only picked it because unlimited power memes, and I played a wizard.
Oh, well.
So this
I like
one takes a
cold
shot
light
at you, Trium.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that hits.
Who's this one? Like,
This is one of the archers towards the back.
Up
If you
top.
hover over the turnover, it should tell you where it is.
ah,
Oh wow, yeah, but that's like
Alright.
I'm in partial cover, aren't I? Well, it's gonna hit anyway, I think.
And so
cover
I
is
need
plus
for...
the 100, right?
Hmm?
Isn't it cover?
I need
Like,
Trium and Cinder to give me will saves.
Oh my god.
I will use.
This is a mind-affecting fear effect, so if you have, feats or whatever that affect it, it
I'm
affects
immune.
it accordingly.
I'm immune to mind affecting effects because undead immunities.
I have
Awesome.
to will save DC 14. I give no shits about your
I
stupid.
don't understand. You have a +1. I've never seen you roll a will save like below 50. How?
Because I'm just such a good liar that I lie to myself that everything's fine.
True.
Like, how much copium do you take?
All of it.
It's on a
Aw.
copium grind set.
I think I've only failed one will save the whole game, which was the first, one of the with the rapier.
Good.
Sup, dude?
So
You
this
sure
one is
that, man?
coming in towards Nithrin. It is just composite, so it's slightly out of range.
Let's see.
So he's got some minuses that we will apply after the fact.
Alright.
So that does
It-
not hit you, like even without...
Balances
the
off.
However, both you and Heliconia need to make the same will save.
Same stupid will save?
fair.
Oh my gosh.
Sure,
Well, they're all using screaming arrows.
Simple,
Did
really.
these bandits rob to be able to afford this on some random group of adventurers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it seems
true.
like they
These
live
are
in like
not schmucks. Look at those attack rolls.
I was about to say +8
a
on.
will save.
Mm-hmm.
You should have decent will. You're a sorcerer.
I only
Mhm.
just barely passed it though. You lived that. Oh, DC 14. I guess it's a little better than I thought.
Wait, those arrows are weird.
Does Flechette need to roll a will save?
Ah,
or
yes, she
is-
does.
It's
as a matter
AoE
of fact.
it's-
Yeah.
It's AoE effect, right?
No, not the AoE, but like it says the arrow screams when they are fired and forcing all enemies off the wielder.
Within 20 feet of the path. Oh, if he fired
Oh.
through some of his friendlies, they gotta do will saves as well, Grim.
Enemies.
Enemies,
enemies,
yes.
Yeah, they're smart arrows. They big brain.
Yes. 12 weeks.
Those arrows are great. Where can we get those?
True, maybe
Mhm.
once we kill them, we can get more of them.
Hmm.
You're looking for flechettes? Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what I would do for a will save. Like, what do I add to it?
I mean, it should be.
Pseudo dragon?
Hers is +4.
Wisdom.
Okay.
Is that only the wisdom modifier, or is that with any?
To be honest,
Regular.
without like delving deep into like the line,
should
I
add
couldn't
it.
tell you.
Yeah, fair.
It should.
So I will just excuse me, hit a d20 and we'll add 4 to it, which she saves.
Nice.
This one just attacked. Merrick is going to charge at Trium.
Oh no,
Oh, he's upset.
he's spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Uh-oh. And then he misses, right?
So I believe there is a +2 to this as well for charge bonus.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a +2 with those kinds of rolls.
Oh.
That second one. I have no idea what.
Okay, I was hoping that wasn't the damage.
That's his bow.
Can I get that
I
sword?
made a mistake.
Yeah, one did 20 sword. Yeah, that's quite good.
Yeah.
I
mean,
want that sword now.
He mostly flubs it, however.
2 damage. Nice.
I mean, like I say, mostly flubs it, but he flubs it.
Yeah.
Nice
Wait,
sword
hold
play,
on.
jackass.
If I were to look at him, does he not look like strengthy? If that's the word, like does he not look to have any decent muscle?
He certainly looks stronger than the average person, but it.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. All right.
So Yosef,
They have
who is again,
names.
you may not realize even his name because
No, isn't there?
No.
things happen.
Yeah.
Also speaks the
Okay.
command word, and his sword starts to burn a blazing, fiery red.
That's a lot of magic weapons we're coming out of this
So-
one with.
Oh.
Grim, you're telling me I'm retraining into like two weapon fighting lines?
I mean, I guess.
Are
That's
these
fun,
actual magic weapons, or are they magical wielders who, like, users who can, like...
It's a good question.
are
I couldn't tell you.
Possible.
I mean,
Well, you
can't
probably
she by
could
using?
if you roll Arcana.
Yeah, I was about to say no Arcana on it.
As a free action, as a minor action, can I roll?
It would be a spellcraft, I believe.
Oh
Probably
yeah,
not.
not Arcana. Yeah, it's spellcraft.
Well, we'll do it when
Correct.
once we beat these guys and take all their loot.
Well, I mean, you could do it like right now. You heard like the command word of
Well,
some
you-
sort. You could determine whether it was a
you-
spell or whether it was something coming from the weapon.
Sure, but it's not going to cost me like an action or something. I thought it
No,
would be like
I
a
mean,
action.
no, something like
It'll
that.
be free, as I
Yeah.
say.
You spellcraft or Arcana?
Spellcraft.
Oh, man, I got pretty good spellcraft, which is why I rolled a 6.
Not a spell. You would know that from there.
Okay.
Yay. Oh, wait.
Flechette.
That guy cannot hit me too. God damn it.
So
Okay, to kill them before they hit you.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, we could threaten them with that. Like, maybe you kill us, but you're not walking out of here with your magic weapons.
Also, Trium,
I
don't
mean,
send
here-
people to Cinder, remember?
To be fair, if it's between dying and just losing your magic weapons, which would you take?
Oh, wait,
Dying.
whoa. Who said we're gonna kill him? Who said we're gonna kill him? You're very
Let's
aggressive,
see.
sir.
Flechette will come forward towards this tree right here.
Yeah, go to that tree.
And she will attempt to hide inside of it.
Hide in the tree.
Ooh.
Which
A full cover.
her hide is amazing, so you know.
Tiny creature.
There's plus 20 on that.
Yeah, no, they ain't spotting her for days.
Right. Heliconia, it's your turn.
Okay. Unfortunately, my plan's kind of been a little flubbed since everyone moved after I decided what I was gonna do. Let's see here. Question: when it comes to radius, like you see on the top right where I have the arrow, is it to be inside or like this where it's touching? I assume it needs to like sort of cover them for it to be in the area.
I don't think cover applies to spell-like effects.
I don't
normally.
exactly understand what you're asking me.
Okay, like
Are you looking for a 20-foot radius?
yeah, so like you start here at this little circle, and you go to like here. I would need to actually go to like this part right here to include this guy, not the inner line, correct?
Correct. You would have to go to this line.
Yeah, okay, that's all.
The further line.
Yeah. Because I don't think I can hit. Oh wait, if I hit 20 people, that guy's 25, so it wouldn't be. I can hit. Like I could hit all these three if I wanted to. But I don't think I'm gonna get much better than that.
True.
I mean, killing 3 people with essentially feels
I hit three
pretty
archers
good.
to the left, but I figure I should probably hit one of the main dudes as well. So
I mean, I'm
So I can
sure.
I'm gonna hit all 3 of these people with scintillating spear. Then. How about that?
Okay, so him.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Okay.
a 20-foot radius for you.
Nice.
I should move that around, but
Can
I should make my
you?
own
So I believe that only hits 2. Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
I
get
can't-
3 like this.
yeah, I can hit 3. No, I can hit. Oh, it has like a weird. Interesting. It's not actually.
Because it's a sphere. It's not like a square.
Yep.
So
That's
you
only
lose a
15
little bit.
feet, isn't it? Oh, I see what you mean. 20-foot
Yeah.
radius from like.
Because
Yeah.
it's a sphere, it's not like 20 to the corners.
Yes. Okay, I see what you mean now. It's a little weird, but okay.
The
alright,
rule
well,
of the
I'll-
radius.
Then yeah, I'll hit those 3 then.
Okay.
Nice.
Come on, get a high caster level.
This is
I
gonna
believe
be
in
the
you.
high caster.
Get like a level 20. That would be cool.
level 20 caster level. girl.
Everybody dies.
6
Yeah.
is good.
I don't think that this one actually affects.
It
Per
deals.
level?
Yeah, it deals more dice.
damage.
I
Yeah.
see.
66.
So I'm casting at baseline, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is still pretty
Exactly.
decent.
Oh, I actually need to roll the damage.
Mhm.
How much do I roll? 1d6 per cast level, so 66,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Very good damage for all of them.
Well, they get to roll.
They get to
a
make
sec
reflex. Mhm.
half.
But I think that's only half damage.
Yeah,
I'm
it's only
guessing.
half, unless they have improved reflexes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only
So
half.
we will do the 2 archers, which, obviously looks like the 2. Their reflex
Nice
first.
damage.
1, 2. Obviously, my stuff isn't. What's your DC?
That's a good point. It's somewhere on this list.
Should be 17, probably.
Yeah.
Isn't it on like my main page? I've seen it around somewhere. Maybe it's on the spell page.
Like- Okay, on the spell
Oh,
page.
I closed out my other one. Jesus.
So on the spell page, you see spells per day and there's spell DCs.
Spells per day, spell DC. I don't see spell DC, but
Do you see spells per day? Like there's a
Oh,
line.
like-
top of the list, yeah.
Yeah.
Just below that there's spell DCs. Like zero
that's
first.
supposed- Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you mean. Okay, so for level 16 is the DC.
Wait.
Oh,
Did-
Is
wait,
it
no,
the
it's
second?
17. It's 17.
On the left of it, there's something called casting ability,
Yeah, change that to
charisma.
It is at charisma.
Oh.
So it's 17
Okay,
is what they're trying to
so
do.
one person makes it, takes 11. The other two are, basically wiped from the face of the earth.
Nice.
nice. So this one? Yeah, okay. Nice.
And it should be noted that this one is bloodied.
Bloody, ooh.
I left the area thing up there if you want to use it later on.
Sure, I can't actually move it, but actually I'll draw one over yours. So that way I can move it around.
So
It's basically 6x6 big square with those 2x2s on the sides to make it like more
Yeah.
round.
any movement Teleconia.
You
Into cover, maybe?
Yeah, I want to move
Yeah.
into cover. Okay, Oaken, you can delete your square. I have my own square now.
Okay.
And then I would, probably just hop over into. Oh wait, shit! Actually, I have to make sure that's in range. I totally didn't check to see the range of scintillating spear.
You have 100 feet
it's
plus
like
10 per
100,
level,
yeah.
so 160 feet, you have more than enough range.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, hop into this tree for cover.
Okay. Nithrin, it's over to you.
I'm gonna take my. Oh, I don't want to stand too close to Cinder, actually.
No, yeah, don't stand too close to Cindy.
I'm gonna move over here. I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
This will give me cover, correct, Grim? Like
Yeah.
this direction.
Like the only one it may not give you cover against would be like if this one were to have a bow. But I'm counting like any
Yeah.
tree in the line. It's not blocking line of sight, but it is giving you cover.
Yeah, fair. I will move there and then I will cast Spiritual Weapon and it will fill the chat as usual. Because that is always fun.
Oh god, here it
All
comes,
the spells
everybody.
do that.
Yes.
I'm glad that I changed my
God,
PCs.
oh my god, it's so interesting. I feel like it gets longer every time you cast.
I like another 50 words every time I do it. Yeah, and I will actually, you know what? I'm gonna cast it on this. I'm trying to think. I could cast it on the wounded person, potentially take him out, or I could, but then I have to use my move action later on to move it. From memory.
Yes.
So, I mean, actually, this will give me some time to do some other stuff. So, yeah, I'll cast it on this dude up here. I will.
Sorry, I
Now we're all.
don't see where you're pinging.
Oh, top right, the wounded person, the archer. Plus.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I believe it's wisdom plus Bab. So 7 plus 10 hit him.
It does
Damn, bad roll. Damn, okay, fair. Well, it's hovering on him then. Anyways, floating spike train.
Covers menacingly.
All right.
Hovers menacingly through.
Lots of archers.
Blah, 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 blah.
This one will take an attack at Heliconia. It is at some, pretty hefty -4
Range.
for range
Yeah.
and all that.
Oh, is this hitting my AC?
I don't know. I haven't rolled yet. And it will also
Usually I don't get
use a
attacked,
screaming
so
arrow
I
as
wouldn't like to
well.
Stop using screaming arrow.
But where's aiming though? Is he aiming like in the middle to get both of
No,
us?
he's
or, like,
actually
on her?
aiming at M.
Okay.
Please no.
You mean Heliconia? Otherwise, it would be like.
Thank you.
Don't
Yeah,
kill your
that would be
players.
very nice.
Oh,
Kill your
God.
characters, but don't kill your players.
That does
True,
mean
true.
everyone in its path has to make the will save again.
Except me. Woo!
Yes,
I think.
yes. Everyone in the path. It's
Yeah.
only,
Okay.
I think that's Flechette and Trim.
yes. Which I will make
Are you gonna-
Flechette in just a moment after I roll for damage.
I think I can do it for you. You said def.
It's +4, I believe.
Ethan!
Yeah.
Nice.
I cannot for your puny will saves.
Oh, so good. I rolled
Because my will is iron.
So everybody fast. Everybody fast.
Yeah.
That's not. Is that?
I think, yeah.
It is.
No,
Yes. You
everybody
take
fast,
5
yeah.
damage, Heliconia.
what is it hitting me?
Wait, that
it's
shouldn't hit her.
21. -4.
-4.
She has
She
not
gets
casted
plus.
mage armor.
You gotta get mage armor.
You don't have mage armor? Ah, okay.
No. I should have said that. I guess if we're starting a fight, we would cast mage. But I
I mean, it's fair. We can do next turn potentially, but killing 2 people and
This
wound a third one is good.
This one will come forward 30. He will pull out a short bow as well, and he will attack Trium.
The low trium.
Pussy.
You know what? He won't. He'll actually go ahead and keep his long sword out.
He shoots the long sword.
What a beast. Shoots actual long
This
sword
one
at trium.
will shoot at Trium. We're at -4 for, a bit of cover and for range as well. And, guess what? We are still using another Screaming Arrow.
How much screaming arrows do these guys have? Do they all have infinite screaming arrows?
Well,
I'm
considering
trying
they
to
haven't
see.
all attacked yet, I mean, hard to guess.
Yeah, but it's still on the first round, technically.
I guess that's fair.
Probably a miss.
That is
Just
That's
hit?
-4. No.
Oh, okay.
It's
Almost
16 -4, or did you already apply it?
No, I did not apply
Not-
it.
Yeah, then it misses.
And he
have
will move
exactly
closer. However, you do
16.
have to make a will cell, as does Flechette. I will make one for Flechette. Who makes it?
Nice.
Maybe you
And
get a refund on the wailing arrows.
Trio makes
They're
it
not
as
very
well.
good.
I'm considered.
Cinder, it is your turn.
So this Marek person, what does he exactly wearing?
That's a
Like
good
the
question.
picture looks like plate armor, but is he actually?
He's wearing
plate
half
armor?
plate. Half plate and a shield.
How play that guy?
That's
Got
going to be hard to hit. Not gonna lie.
Is it like a? It's not a tower shield, is it?
It is a heavy wooden shield.
Okay.
Let's see what to do. What to
Maximum
do.
dex bonus on half plate is 0, so my things
Let's
do
check
nothing.
our notes. See what we have prepared. I don't have much offensive stuff prepared. Okay.
I mean,
Uh,
I have one type of offense.
I will use sudden leap. Get there. With my swift action to move.
How was your game?
Attack this
It's
guy
going very well,
flanking.
thank you.
And it comes out in 2020.
I hope so.
Get Slime Rancher too?
We'll see.
Okay.
No promises.
Let's not do power attack. I'm going to also make this a stone bones.
Stone bones.
And pit points,
I'm
right?
sorry, I missed some of that, obviously.
I just use swift action sudden leap to move into position to flank.
Okay.
And I'll attack with stone bones.
Okay.
5. I hope this hits. That's 10. No. 18 to hit?
It does
Probably
not.
not gonna hit. Is that including? Yes, it includes. Now with my move action, I'm going to do the same movement to come back there.
Okay.
Oh, that was good damage too.
Yeah. Shame.
It was massive damage, in fact.
Is he on the blue sword?
Damage.
I think it's the guy with the red sword, wasn't it?
Trium.
Yeah, it's
It's
blue
your turn.
sword, man.
Is it?
Recommend
Excuse
using
me,
Goodring.
this guy is blue, this guy is red.
Okay.
Okay.
No boy.
Perhaps it's time to disengage. A little bit. For you. I mean.
If you do attack 5-foot step, if they want to follow you, at least the other one will provoke.
Yeah. It sounds like a plan. I'm just not entirely sure I want to stand next to you, but otherwise I'll be out of cover, so I'm going to have to.
You can just withdraw as well. I'll probably die, but yeah.
I mean, I don't
don't
think
you
you
have
will.
just
I'm gonna
for
do
Constitution,
the...
right? Don't you? It's not like really hard for you to die.
Like that. In,
No,
Wait, I
that's
get-
something sort of separate.
Yeah.
When
I
you-
see, okay.
When you splash acid, do the people around you get
Yes.
like reflex saves?
Oh,
Let me double check. I think there is a reflex save. I think we did it like
yeah,
10 plus
reflex.
con.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all living creatures take 1d6 con reflex halves, and I have good reflex plus improved dodge, which means I don't take any damage if I make it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to, drop my crossbow because whatever. And pull out my weapons as a free action. And like, yes, a magic sword. Our battle will be legendary. But then I attack the man without the magic sword,
You
which
know,
nobody will
pulling
expect.
weapons is a move action, not free action.
Yeah, if you have a BAB. Wait, no, it's stand. Yeah. It's standard action. Then if you have BAB plus one.
move action.
Well, that's fine because I'm not going to use my move action anyway. So I'm
ooh.
just gonna 5-foot step. So, no attack bonus, no nothing, and no sneak attack either.
Against, it does hit.
Against Mark, it does hit, and then a roll 1d4 negative energy
Mhm.
as well.
Does he look like he's healing from it?
Does Triom look as if he's healing from it? No, he does
No,
not.
the guy.
Oh!
And,
no, he does not. He is,
no,
however,
he's not
bloodied
on
now.
This is your last chance.
I shall take a 5-foot step, move next to Cinder. And that is my turn.
Okay.
I throw holy water at him.
If only.
This bandit will run.
Really, actually.
Short. Like he's running away, right?
I mean, you saw his two pals just get exploded by lightning. Yeah.
I'm
It
not
sounds like a
certain if it
reasonable
stays
thing to
on
do.
them or if it disengages at the max range.
This bandit will do the same. What was that?
I'm not certain if the spiritual weapon disengages or if it stays on them.
You have to
Like
move
until
it,
you.
I believe.
No. Once
No,
designated, it follows until
Yeah.
the max range.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what's your max range?
150 feet, I think.
Which is probably already there.
Yes.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's out of it.
Merrick will. Merrick will run as well.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Machete, go! Stab him!
Which I believe is what, 90? No, it's
He's in half plate, he's 20 armor, 20
Yes.
speed.
Ooh, did he run away?
he did,
That's
but I did forget
AOT?
he was in half.
Did he withdraw?
4, nope,
Oh, okay.
6.
Let's roll. Hey, does a 30 hit?
It does.
Can you trip him with that?
I was about to check that. Weapons.
Should be able to, right?
Spike chain should be.
Chain.
No, trip attack is a special action that you take. It's not for an attack opportunities, I believe. So it will be just damage.
No, sorry.
7. For 12 points of damage.
So, you said this is your last chance! He turned, ran, and you cut him down as he was running from you.
Oh, that's why I asked if he was withdrawing or not.
Mm-hmm. So I guess, he's actually...
And you said no.
Well, he should have withdrawn if he wanted to live.
And
So
that's
it
why
looked like tactical.
He did not say anything as he ran, though, to be fair. He did not make his intentions clear.
I was just I was honestly thinking that he was trying to relocate tactically.
Yeah.
That's why I asked if he was withdrawing.
Nope, he was just running in a panic.
This is why you don't panic.
True, don't
Exactly.
panic.
Exactly, it's his fault.
Exactly.
Maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just
Oh, no,
unconscious.
he's dead.
Why do I
Better
have to
than
be,
disco.
why do I have to be this strong?
Oh, so they're returning now. They're actually not giving up.
The other brother will come in.
A brother! Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
Ooh.
all brands.
Do they will in the family line?
Is this
Yeah.
is this Yusuf?
Yosef, yes. Who
Yosef,
is
ooh.
red, by the way. Red sword.
Is he like angry? Angry?
He is, and he is, definitely attacking Cinder.
Oh, okay.
No, the sword.
The sword.
I'm not gonna destroy
he misses.
Longsword. I'm not gonna destroy Longsword in one attack, and that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
So it does an additional 1d6 fire.
and then it's some acid damage back, I assume.
No. It's
Huh?
to the sword, not to him. Though.
Right.
Oh,
So that's total of 13 damage,
Yes.
which drops me to 66. And I will require DC. Let me double check. We said 10 plus con modifier or 10 plus level, health level.
I think we said half level.
Okay, so then it is 13 reflex save.
Mhm.
And its sword takes just 26.
6. Okay.
Yes. I just wrote. Did I seriously just waste a natural 20 on that?
it just backflipped away from that.
It is constitution damage. You did not waste it on it.
I wasted a natural 20. I would have beaten it with like a 10. I have +8 to reflex. Would have beaten it with just about anything.
Flechette.
That's why I used the
Ooh.
We'll head
waste.
towards this one, come out fighting, and she will attack the one, obviously, she's right in front of.
Was he okay?
Which one? This one?
This guy on reflex.
No, he was not.
So it's 6. Okay, 2.
2 con damage.
This is your last chance.
That does miss the other-
Again.
He's no longer interested in listening to you. You have killed his brother.
I told him to withdraw.
He did.
Run
You told
away.
him to run, and he ran.
Oh my God,
Flechette
these people get
unfortunately
upset.
misses. Heliconia, it is your turn.
These people get upset over the smallest things, I swear.
Yeah, I never told them to run away. I told them to surrender. They did not.
Let's see.
Killed my brother. I won't listen to you.
3 from
My God.
Should not become a bandit. Simple as.
It's like, who the fuck cares if they killed your brother? No, good for you. Now you don't have to squabble with him.
You there? Heliconia?
Inheritance just.
Oh, jeez, I muted myself, but I forgot to unmute myself.
Oh, she's going for some area, I think. Since we're
No,
doing
no,
this.
no. Has this guy been damaged? That's what I was asking.
Whom?
I don't
No.
think so.
No.
No. Okay. What's the distance of that? 45. All right, I'll go to this tree then. Hey, Nithrin, how's it going?
Sup?
I cast Scorching Ray on this boy right here.
Mm-hmm.
Angry boy.
Angry boy.
A new hit. Hold on.
'Cause I believe
And
it's
you-
On who? On him or on him?
Angry Boy, the guy who's like, "Oh,
Gotcha,
you
gotcha.
killed my brother." So angry.
This dude?
Uh,
Oh.
Because you keep on pointing at different people. So.
Oh, not the same person.
By the way, you can
Oh,
get all
it's
of them in
green.
it.
That was.
Yeah, you can get all of
Okay.
That
them.
was Nanu.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm green. I'm
Oh,
just
well,
yeah.
then I'll ignore. I don't know what I rolled, but ignore it. I'm going to simply sphere these two guys right here.
You can get all three.
Who's the third one? Oh, this guy. I thought he was on our side. Okay.
He's
No,
not
nobody is
actually
on your side in this.
Ah, it's not on our side.
Yeah, by default,
Like
everyone hates
I'm not our side.
Okay, ignore whatever I rolled. Yeah, we're gonna cast Sling Spear on obviously those three guys.
Okay.
Then. And that's the roll.
Okay, so
Another natural.
another
Seven,
6.
6.
Oh, man, I rolled
66.
natural 9 on the other one. It was so good. And then 66 again.
Yep.
So. Boop. 21. Is that the
okay,
exact same amount? No,
so-
last one's 20.
One less.
And the DC
from
is 17.
top to bottom. And I gotta check their stuff actually.
Like I failed it.
That's
what's
17
going-
to beat, right?
Godly, like, reflex. Mod.
This one is at +2, +2.
I failed
Okay,
it,
so
failed
this one is wiped from existence. He takes 21 and is bloodied. He takes 21 and is bloodied.
This is really your last chance.
And
This
so when
time
we
for
run, you
real.
can cut us down like a coward?
I told your brother to surrender. He did
He
not.
ran from you! You didn't say to surrender!
That's not-
You said this was his last chance to stop fighting!
I
Oh
wasn't
my
even
God.
talking for that long.
Imagine instigating the fight and then being mad that you're losing.
You attacked us like unwarrantedly.
Oh.
It is
The
Nitrin's turn.
entitlement.
Ah, that's crazy how
We
the
are
bandits gets
entitled to
upset.
beat this fight.
Is there a movement limit to the funny spiritual weapon, or is it just like I can use a move action and it will appear next to somebody else?
Yeah, you just need to use your move action to switch targets.
And I will move action switch target onto this dude here.
Where'd the
So,
thing go? There it is.
That is the roll on the 20 plus 7. That's 14 hits.
No,
I don't think it does.
it does not.
No, so okay. And I will use my standard action, however.
You barely even hits me.
And I mean, I might as well make time for it since I'm moving my move action on it. I will cast Owl's Wisdom on myself.
Okay.
This just buffs my
Wisdom.
wisdom. Yeah, for now. This is the second turn with the spiritual weapon, by the way.
Yes. To be fair, I do not think the combat will last that long.
Fair, maybe. Maybe one else.
Let's see. Do these guys have point blank? They do not. However, they will try to run from Flechette. They will not withdraw. They will just dash on out. So Flechette gets a sting against them.
Yes.
Ooh. Sting him, sting him, sting him!
That's a
Harold.
hit.
Ooh.
So
Oh.
we will make the fortitude check because you know that's the good one. They got a +3.
Fail, 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 fail.
Fail. Yeah. Wait, that's a 17. It's probably.
I'm probably gonna make it.
Let me check. It's 14. Yeah. So he does make
Yeah.
it.
Stop.
We took 1
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
I would like prisoner.
Uh,
Wait, I missed. What happened?
Flechette.
But it-
The other archer ran. Flechette hit, but it managed to save its.
Oh, okay. Did it take damage?
It's fortitude. It does,
One
but
damage.
it's like 1 damage from Flechette.
Negligible.
It matters.
As much as I like Flechette, damage is not what she does.
Also, Grim.
Yes.
Like, if we were to like look towards the distance, will these guys continue running, or are they like?
Like as you're looking, yes, they are continuing to run.
Gotcha.
Cinder, it's your turn.
Okay. I will.
Strike them down.
I'll try to move out of the way.
I
of the
feel
tree.
bad.
Yeah, man.
You can
I'll take 5-foot step. There.
Here.
Then
Oh,
I-
that works. So we can flank him.
Yeah, I can still flank from with you. from
Yeah,
here.
because you got reach.
And I will. Let's see. Attack this fella.
Mhm.
820
Yeah.
plus 12. I say 29.
29 hits.
Nice.
But this will be a trip action. So my strength versus their strength.
Okay.
Do you get a +2 on the trip itself, the strength one?
I don't think so. I don't have improved trip.
Ah, fair.
That's 5. 16.
So he gets a +3 on his. 16.
Oh.
Okay.
16 +3.
Yeah. Yet.
Okay, so Tevin, who is, again, I believe,
Another
Blue Sword,
brother.
will shift. And will... Excuse me. Attack you, Cinder.
Alright, I'll use Roll of Blades. And deflect the blow.
Okay. Trium.
I'll take it a 5 step.
Yes.
What kind of armor is Fire Sword Man wearing?
Half as well.
Half plate. Okay. Well, I'm going to shift
The 3 of them are wearing half.
to flank.
Kill it, Queen.
And I am going to
Stab.
indeed.
Woohoo! Ooh,
That's it.
Nice.
nice. That's without the sneak
That
damage, or
is-
shit?
And with the sneak damage, I rolled
Okay.
1 on the damage with the rapier. So sad.
Yeah.
1d4?
Ooh, necro.
Or
Is it will save time?
No.
Oh.
and I'm like, you fool! Your puny weapon is no match for Viotus's doom. Yes, I named my sword.
The 3 archers on their turn are going to run off
Wait.
the board,
Oh,
basically.
I do have
Excuse me,
one
the
other
4 other
action. You believe?
archers.
Alright.
So I'm gonna do a cool throw with my dagger.
Whoa, is that a cool throw with your dagger?
Indeed, because I can throw my dagger. So I shall.
True, we have to zoom past the collapsing roof. That is correct.
Well, that need not be. So but they don't know that.
True. They don't know that.
He was clearly doomed by being a
Who are you attacking?
by carrying this cursed sword. This guy is in.
Oh, okay,
The only
I'm
guy that's
sorry.
in range of my throwing
yeah,
dagger.
that hits. Well, for a second I thought you... Because when you said it, it was the archers running, so...
About that throw!
Yeah, that's what I was... That's a hit.
Like there.
It's, I believe 1d4, which is that minus my strength.
3?
Because that's, I believe that works on range attacks too, or
Yeah.
does it not?
Prone
Well-
attacks still apply.
Yeah, so -2.
Okay, so for 2. And again, the archers on their turn sort of get out of the way. Unless we, shout at Flechette to go,
I was going to ask actually to follow the people, just so like which direction they go, like for a few more minutes.
So the other thing
See
she
that
could
we
try
know
to
they're
do is try to
intelligent.
sting this guy in order to take him alive.
It'd probably be easier to take alive, honestly, than
I mean, if she can do the delayed action, and let me do something, then you know.
We can non-lethally take
yeah.
this guy down.
You a whole person?
Yeah.
I can
Oh,
actually
that's funny.
I can actually sneak attack for non-lethal damage with this app.
Non-lethal sneak attack.
So which is
But,
it going to be?
yeah.
Because it's either going to be running flechette, farther than you can see in order to try to get one, or
Nah, let's just
Send
let
them.
Nithrin get somebody.
Let's try to.
she can
Huh?
attempt
Yeah.
to. Okay.
I
I
kind
mean,
of.
she is a person on her own.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, you can also tell her what you would like. Obviously, I allow.
Yeah,
So
that's what I meant. Like I would
Whoops,
ask her
whoops,
to follow,
whoops.
but like she's free to.
I would say we can just cast hold person on somebody and then be good.
Oh god. Hold on, I just replaced her role. Which, I mean, unfortunately. Heliconia, it's your turn.
Is this the only man left alive?
Uh,
Or at least in range for me?
There were
Driven
several
in
archers.
range?
They
Yeah.
ran, but yes.
Okay, so do we want to keep this guy alive then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try, yeah.
Okay. How far away is everyone else is off the map, correct?
Technically,
much.
there's still 2 on the map, but the other 2 have ran off, so I will,
Unless you have long range spells, which is like
Mhm.
400 feet, I don't think you're reaching them anyway.
No, I don't think I have medium range for the most part. Like
On 75, you could potentially reach if you roll high on your.
Yeah. So are they literally just standing right there, Grim?
Yeah, that's as far as they could get, so they are literally,
I can move 30 feet. And then,
150 and then.
I sure make it 150. Yeah.
it would need. Actually, I don't know. So 30, 150 feet. So in like
That's
what? I have,
caster level 5.
That's doable.
oh yeah.
You cast
I
level
mean,
6.
I basically would have to roll negative. Okay, sure. I can walk up 30 and I'll just magic missile one for the sake of.
teaching it a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I mean-
We have 1 in a 6
I mean,
chance
prob-
to fail this.
Wait, don't you have
Probably not
don't you have hold person?
Me?
I have, but.
Nathran.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Just to put the fear of God into him, you know.
You're gonna
True.
waste the spell slot to put the fear of God into them.
I mean, are we gonna? We're probably. It's already dusk. We're probably not gonna be immediately going to assault the bandit
a good
camp
point.
tonight. I do have grease. I always forget I have grease now.
I mean, it's I mean, I mean, you could technically flip them, right? Okay.
Close.
Does 10 damage drop that man, Grim?
10 damage does not
No, it's
drop
actually
it, but I mean,
13 damage, my bad. Or no, 10 damage, because it's 6, not 7. Yep.
certainly Bloody's one.
Oh, nice. Well, you know what? That's show.
Mithrin.
Oh, well. He looks pretty beaten, right?
He's pretty beat up.
Well, will it take me an action to dispel it, or is that a free action?
Yeah, no, it takes standard action. Like if a spell says right next to duration, like a big D,
Mm-hmm.
it takes like dismissal action.
Okay, can I make it target a corpse?
You're
You
trying
can
to
just
hold
make it
first
stop
corpse?
your
Yeah,
move.
like you don't have
Yeah.
to.
Oh.
You don't have to attack something with it.
Okay, well, fair. If that is the case, then I'll just make it stop with my move action, and then with my standard action, I will cast Dun Dun Dun, hold person on this last remaining person. Let's see.
Oh, excuse me.
And he has to roll 18 or above.
This is a will.
Will, yeah.
He does not.
Oh. Wait, it doesn't make it or does not?
Does not make the save.
Ooh.
How much plus does he have?
Or I guess it just has a +2.
Will, yeah.
Yeah.
Because your DC would be what?
18.
16?
I have wisdom. Remember, I cast all
yeah.
wisdom.
Yeah.
No. He's paralyzed.
So
he
he's
falls
paralyzed
over.
for the next. He doesn't necessarily fall over. I like to think they're still standing when they.
Yeah.
True,
I
yeah.
think, I think
Freezes
he
in
does
action.
Yeah.
And he's paralyzed for 5 rounds rather.
Mhm.
So
So, do we want to bind him? Do we want flushing?
man, I will
Flechette to sting him because the
Flushing.
sleep lasts a lot longer. What's the plan?
You just bind him.
I would just smack
Yeah.
him non-lethal.
Okay, or fair enough that.
yeah. We'll
Like-
smack him non-lethally. So he's unconscious.
Either way,
Because,
he
like-
is obviously quite incapacitated at this point. Oh man,
Was this fire sword dude or?
fucking closed
That's fire.
everything before
No, that's
we
cold. Fire
Is that
was this guy.
Okay.
Fire sword dude is he's dead.
Okay, so is this ice sword dude or is ice
I,
sword dude?
like,
Yeah.
like I said, he's not.
So things
Yeah,
obviously
it's
sort
just-
of
it's just-
didn't happen this way, but look, they had pictures.
I've been and use it.
That's
Hey,
a
that's
shame.
not a sword. That's not a sword.
Well, you gotta.
sword?
There's
Yeah, I know.
He has a sword on his back, Maybe he just
yeah.
dropped the flail somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
he's like flails are for losers.
I like to see that their names were correct and that we were not in the wrong. I'm now feeling less guilty.
So the
Well-
one we do have, by the way, is Tabin, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we
Oh,
can
yeah, that's-
go and resurrect the other one.
I'm not spending 4,000 on him or whatever its cost is.
I would like to cast detect magic on this, which means that I might well search.
Do we want to gather things up before we detect magic, or
Yeah.
do we just want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll ask if Flechette can actually check their direction if the remainder 2 or 4.
How far do you want to go out?
Just from top, bird's eye view to follow them until she lost them.
Until she loses them, or
Yeah, assume at some point they will slow down and they will hide. I don't want Flechette to risk herself, so up above,
okay.
outside of arrow range.
I will actually ask Trium to bind this man good sir up.
Indeed, I shall.
And I will check the pulse on these other 2 and see if they're dead or not.
Oh yeah, they're dead.
Okay. I will check the remaining of them when time. Go through them all.
This one right here up top.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna take 20 on the use or take. Yeah.
Actually, no,
do
it wouldn't be that one.
infinitely.
That one would be dead. He got hit by the sense.
So, but this
Forget that
Is
check.
this
I'm gonna
one
take
alive?
20 and
No,
use rope.
they're dead. The other 4 that were actually hurt wound up running. So
Oh, okay.
That will take 20 minutes to take 20.
Isn't he gonna be asleep for 20 minutes?
People might come back with reinforcements. I'll also remove this guy's armor. So if he wakes up, if he gets out of his bind, I want him to be in, not in his fighting conditions.
True. I will drag these guys' corpses back to this area here, Grim,
Okay.
with the other, so we can just.
which obviously I have to do.
Thank you.
Just keep Grim's work harder and harder.
It's so difficult moving those tokens. Let me assure you.
I gotta make the DM worth his bread, as I say.
Oh god, that was so close to wild surging on a pure
The
Detect
14,
match.
yeah. But that's
Anyways,
usually the better
show
one
me.
to search on because it means that I'm not targeting anybody.
I will strip them down and search them.
We'll say that I simply just cast detect magic when everyone's together instead. Then
All right.
I'll do the.
So,
Who's writing?
Oh.
You do the
Hold
search.
on, Let me open up the party notes.
Awesome.
Alright, I'm good.
All right. There are 3 sets of Masterwork studded leather armor.
He's,
Masterwork still.
Masterwork studded armor.
Mhm.
Right.
There are 2 Masterwork bucklers.
Alright.
There are 3 Masterwork longswords. And 3
Keep going.
Masterwork composite bows. They're +1.
+1 like magical or
No,
+1 strength?
+1 strength.
Nah, strength.
This one
One.
had 4 magical arrows on it. 2 and 2. 2 that look similar, 2 that look different. Two had faint evocation, 2 had faint conjuration.
Okay, so hold up. So 2 of these some are conjuration.
Yep. 2 are evocation, 2 are conjuration.
Evoke.
Do we remember the words that they have spoken before they activated those swords?
You do not.
I think they're like
Oh, let me
one's
look
like
at your sheet
fire,
real quick.
one's
Hold
just
on.
ice.
Before I actually say that, let me see what languages you speak.
I can tell you.
Um,
Dwarven, Ignan, Draconic, Elven.
Yeah, it would have been Draconic, which, I mean, I don't know
Oh.
why I wouldn't think you would have spoken
Draconic,
Draconic, but
Like, I had a kobold friend.
it's better not
Both
to
me-
assume.
Both me and Cinder are not
Do you speak
Draconic.
Draconic too, Heather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
We were the only 2 who could communicate with the kobolds.
That is the only
Yep.
3 things you find from them. From... you do find other arrows. Each one does have 20 regular arrows, so there is a bundle of 60 arrows. But I don't know whether
6
you're interested in that. Let's see. For the big guys,
Ooh.
he's on his sheet. Yes. You find 2,500 gold on
Oh wow!
each of the 3.
So
Oh my
3 times 2,500.
Mm-hmm.
So 750?
You have
These guys.
a magical set of half plate, faint evocation.
Magical half plate evoke.
Mm-hmm. You have 3 heavy shields, heavy wooden shields.
Shield.
A masterwork longsword.
Alright.
And then the red and the blue longswords.
Is this a magical one?
What's that?
This longsword?
The
not
one
magical.
longsword was not magical.
So it's the exact same as the other 3
Yes, I suppose
longswords
you're right.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He instead
Double
had
check.
the
The
magical
magical.
half plate. Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
I can't find where to put the armor bonus to AC because I want some of that studded leather armor.
Masterwork studded leather.
Yes, well, exactly.
You will just put it as 1 above your bonus. Like your bonus instead of +8 for amplified blade, it will be +9. It was a +1.
And the 2
So just do that.
longswords had
Where is
I
that?
believe it's faint.
Do you see
Uh,
AC items?
No, I don't see AC items.
It's
Is there
under
a difference?
armor tab on your AC tab.
Ah, yes, there you go. Okay, I'm going to change into masterwork leather armor.
What was that, Graham, about evocation?
I believe it was faint invocation on the 2. But I actually have to check
What?
it up. The 2 swords.
What 2 swords?
If they are what they are, I assume, like Flaming and Frost, they would probably be.
They would be
This is what I have so
Plus
far.
1.
Moderate, yeah.
We
Huh?
have 3 masterwork studded armor. We have 2 masterwork bucklers. We have 4 masterwork longswords. 3 masterwork composite bows with +1 strength. 2 magical arrows of conjuring, 2 more of evocation. 60 normal arrows, 7,500 gold. A magical half plate and 3 heavy wooden shields. I don't know where the long.
Okay,
If the
then
war longsword
there's 2 magical longswords, both of evocation. Moderate.
swords.
Moderate, ooh.
Evoke.
And then Fire and Frost, just write that up maybe.
Right, you could easily describe it as fire and frost. I mean, there
Yeah.
may be more, there may be less, but you know.
And if only they were short swords.
And that is.
And that is it.
Alright.
And I'm gonna go get a refill of water, so I'll be back in a couple.
Alright.
Okay. Same.
I wonder, like, if we can get to a blacksmith to like merge them into like a great sword of both flaming and frost.
I mean, not in Holland, but maybe in another town.
I mean, like those dwarves. They were more working with clay than metal, but they are
Yeah.
dwarves.
True, maybe.
Maybe they know
Cool
something.
here. I mean, I would say that our mission has been successful-ish. And should we take their heads? Yes, no.
Is master
No,
magical?
we can carry at least the 3 of the bodies. I can carry the two of the bodies. Let's speak with the guy, the Tebin.
Uh-huh.
See what we can get out of him information-wise. Maybe they are just like lieutenants rather than leaders or something. We might have to go deeper, and if we have to go deeper, we don't want to like waste time going back to Holland and come back here.
That is a good point.
Yeah, but remember,
Because-
corpses in the wilderness. You gotta be careful about that.
You can just set them on fire.
Hey, no, not that. That's not my main issue. Is that we won't have proof back that we did take out some of them at least.
Yeah,
and,
that's what I meant. Like, let's
yeah.
talk with Tebin first.
and these might
see
be
if-
ringleaders.
Yeah, see if these guys are the proof that we need.
Mhm.
They might not be.
Yeah.
Because it feels like if there's like 3 siblings here like that, there's probably a father.
So when we walk,
That's
Yeah,
like
that is-
10th level fighter or something.
their leg would
Oh, damn.
Let's hope
I
not.
know. But that's the trope goes, right?
We're allowed to use our over legs.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Oh,
of course.
some-
No,
Oh,
by the way, yeah,
You
be right
like
back.
it.
maybe there's a mother and a father. Who
Well, yeah, I
knows?
didn't
No,
fill up
like,
with
scary.
water.
You fight Magni before you fight Thor.
I appreciate it.
Right.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Hey, we've just been talking about what we will do.
Okay, so how much of this are we actually going to take with us? Obviously, we're taking the magical longswords. Obviously, we're taking the gold. I assume we'll take the magical arrows as well. Because I don't know if we have the room. to
Magical
trade
arrows,
off.
yes. Regular
Yeah.
arrows, I don't think so.
I mean, we have space for them, I guess, and we do use some
No, I don't
arrows.
believe we have space for literally like all the longswords, all the bucklers, all the studded armor. Like we might, but that's what I'm saying. Like, do we want me to try to figure out if we can actually hold all this?
The extra.
I think we
Or is
can.
it some things we just don't.
But
have?
maybe
play-
in-
Almost
Hell place actually isn't that great. Like weight to like value ratio.
to have.
it's what it's hard. Hold on, what's the price for it? I'm trying to remember.
These are like no, I'm not saying the selling price, but like the base price is 750.
Duplicate of a magic
Yeah, but remember they're overpaying right now because of
Like, if you want to grab one
But,
in
like-
town.
there on that pile, you can.
This one?
Like even if they overpay,
Yep.
like we might get like more than half, but we will
But
never.
it
get
was
the
magical,
price.
wasn't it?
No, these are masterwork.
The half
Not
plate?
Oh,
Yeah.
If they're magical, let's get that.
I
Yeah,
believe,
like the.
I believe Trium is wearing the magical half plate, isn't he?
No,
he has taken the
a
masterwork.
leather. Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
I took one of the master.
Oh, and yes, I guess the other two, excuse me, did have masterwork half place as well.
Mhm.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry. I'll be back.
Okay. Like we should take anything magical and probably if leave anything that's not magical with their armor.
Depending, I mean, if you can carry it, it's money. Like, it's at least 500 GP per set. Probably more since they're all paying in town.
No, like I said, they overpay means that we will get more than 375, not 750. Normally, you sell at half price. Getting overpaid is.
We
over
sold the
half
full
price.
paid for over full price, didn't we?
I think we sold like 1,100 or something.
I think it was 1,600, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, 'cause I'm very certain we sold it at 1,600 was like over full price. Is why I'm saying that they probably worth carrying it back down.
Let me start crunching the numbers of our bag holding right now.
Yeah,
The
no
weight
worries.
is in this crap.
Otherwise, we can ditch some other stuff.
We
You know,
could ditch the tents. They're worth 20 pounds each.
Ooh. Well,
Yeah,
like
which-
that's kind of up to you. You guys are using your tents.
We'll have 25 pounds of undead dog bones.
I mean, we can probably ditch the
Yeah, we
like,
can probably
bones.
ditch the bones.
We also have 30 pounds of ghouls and gas bones.
Ghouls and drop those as well. I guess we can get
I also
new
might have to
bones.
go. Like Grim isn't here, but if I'm not here, you tell him. I might have to like go for like 10-15 minutes
Yeah.
soon.
What about your
So-
owl bear skulls? Do you want those still?
No,
Broken?
they shouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah, just ditch
Okay,
them.
well then, sure.
I have one of them on my head.
So, alright, yeah. So let's get rid of the undead dog bones. That's since we have 25. The ghoul and gas bones, you say you don't want those either anymore?
Probably not.
Alright, I'm deleting those as well then. Then we have the Thunderstone Mine, Jimmy's ring. Oh my god, Jimmy had a ring on him.
That was a long time ago.
That's a very long time ago.
Like, get that checked out.
I think I have the ring on me. Or did we sell it? I can't remember.
And no one has it. I believe we just do it in the bag. We haven't looked at it or anything.
If it's a swimming ring, isn't it?
No. This is
Oh.
one that from the Minotaur. When he came back
Ah.
the second time, he had a ring.
Right.
Yeah, we like specifically put it in a bag of holding just in case.
Because we
he,
thought it
like,
was a
tracked
tracking
it.
device, yeah.
Yeah. True.
We need to get someone to identify it.
Yeah, we just
Yep.
I just forgot about it.
I
Let's
I
do
even
that.
forgot
I-
about Jimmy
I-
the Second, to be
Next
honest.
level, I can get free identify. I'm not sure if I will.
What can you get instead of free identify?
Like +6 on all social abilities.
So we have 100 pounds free in the
That would give you all knowledge checks, right?
Or that. Like I can get +6 on all socials, like bluff, diplomacy, intimidate. Or I can get +6 on all knowledge, and I can make them untrained. Or I can get free detect magic and identify at will. A couple more things. I also get a breath weapon.
That's nice, but like +6 to all knowledge checks.
I know, but I don't want to roll at the -3 anymore.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Yeah, no
But
worries.
it's the quintessential Munchkin thing to do, to just grab 1 point in every knowledge. As a
Sure.
wizard, to just
I'm-
roll everything.
I'm not a
Isn't that everything good at none?
Yeah, but I'm not a munchkin.
What was that, Graham?
I just coughed on my Atkins drink.
You cannot
Yeah.
fool me.
The dark
Alright.
chocolate royale caught me by surprise.
Yeah, we are doing some tidying up. We're gonna probably pick up like
How
all
much is
magic.
a longsword weigh? Just roughly.
I can say.
Are you guys that
Slow,
like
slow.
encumbered that?
No,
Well, no,
potentially.
but like just doing some what you
I
call
don't
Maintenance.
know how,
Maintenance.
like, Cinder could
Yeah.
arguably.
We should
carry-
grab everything we
Longsword
can.
is 4 pounds.
Okay, so.
We should grab everything we can and then dump whatever when it comes to it.
We're
I
just
have
trying to
the armor and weapon tabs open if you need. Wait for
Like-
anything else.
consider, like, Grim, I mean, if you don't want us to crunch the numbers on how much we can carry.
No, I'm
we can just say
fine.
we
I
carry.
I thought you had still plenty to spare. Is what I'm
We
saying.
do. We actually do. Like, I don't know. We're...
Like I
To be fair,
I thought you
we are
were, like,
putting, like 500 pounds.
choosing what we could carry and what we can't carry, rather than like lumping things up.
No, we can. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we just
Fair
got
enough.
rid of a
then,
bunch
yeah.
of bones.
I mean, yeah, we,
Yeah.
we dumped all the
We dumped the bones.
I dumped the
100 pounds of
bones.
Oh
bones we've
my
been carrying.
gosh.
Number
I know
goes
it's
up.
crazy. I will miss those bones.
Some of those
Burn
bones
them.
you knew better than your own family.
Exactly. Alright, but
Bucklers
we
are
got-
5 pounds. Health plates are 50 pounds.
I think we have
Plates,
space for
50
everything.
pounds.
Yeah. Medium is 50.
Maybe they're mithril.
Yeah, true. Half the weight then, if they were mithril. Who
Are
knows?
these mithril grim?
Oh, like
no, they're
bluish.
not mithril.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh,
But yeah, I guess we like
I need to
after
have
we
a good look.
deal
Like some
after we
decent
deal
armor.
with the stuffing things in the bag of holding, we probably
Yeah.
wake up the guy after securing him.
He's yeah, we beat him unconscious, right?
Okay, so we have about 50 pounds worth of free stuff just in the bag of holding right now.
Okay, fair. That's good.
So like probably a minor wounds or a lesser vigor should probably wake this guy up if you don't want to wait. Or you can
We can wait. I have a lot of
We can wait and
spells here.
sleep. Isn't it dusk?
Yeah.
we might have to wait a couple days.
It's probably getting towards night after, stripping people off, getting things from theirs, into bags. We've gone through, we've counted money, that kind of thing.
Have Flesh yet returned yet?
She's not.
Okay, fair. I'm gonna. I mean, these corpses here, that we are not gonna like. I mean, these ones are the valuable, clearly at least, right?
Real quick, here's the stuff we currently just lying on the ground that we can just say we're taking, or we can decide it's not worth it. There's 2 studded armors, 2 bucklers, 4 long swords, some composite bow +1 strength. I don't know if those are necessarily good at that.
All of that is masterwork, so it's.
All this is masterwork, yes. 2 half plates and then 3 heavy wooden shields.
I tend to think that's halfway. Not halfway, masterwork.
So everything?
If you
Yeah.
have place. Like
Yep.
people
Sure, I
are
mean-
looking for weapons and armor and holding.
Cinder would have to
Yeah,
carry
exactly.
some, but we could definitely he'd have to carry the half plate, but
I mean, I can
Sure.
probably carry a half weight myself as well.
yeah. But sure, I'll just put it in the party notes.
Yeah,
The
sure.
fact we have it.
How many health plates do I need to carry?
You would need to carry. There's 2 total.
Okay.
One each then, I guess.
No,
And then
I'll take
what
2.
about the studded
You
armor?
take 2?
I don't
Sure.
know how much that weighs, but if we want that.
Lordington is wearing one, and
We can dump
Yeah.
my old leather armor. That's fine.
Yeah, so that's why we have 2 extra. Okay, so I'm gonna say that we can put all the weapons and how much does a buckler weigh? It doesn't weigh that much, right?
5.
5, yeah.
Okay, so we can shove all the weapons inside the bag of holding.
Alright,
Yep.
cool.
And I will. Alright, we are strapped and at the ready, and well, surprised over there, Flechette has not returned yet. Can I look up into the sky, Grim, and see if I spot her? Might be a bit hard.
You don't, but
you know.
again, it's dark.
Yeah, fair.
And you do see a bit further than, you used to, I believe.
Yeah, true.
But you still don't see her.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Can I
make
do like a?
section.
Can I do like a whistle, like up towards the sky?
Can you do that again?
Bro, I'm not gonna do a proper whistle around you. No, you don't get it.
I mean, you whistle and no, it's still nothing. She's certainly not within hearing range, but chances are we kind of would have known that.
Fair.
That's true. Do you have a lesser vigor spare?
Yeah, you took we took wounds.
I did.
I took
like
5
15
damage, but I'll
damage.
be fine.
Alright, I mean, if you're gonna go to sleep, I can probably take care of them as well. I can use a lesser vigor on you, for sure. So, let me just...
It's probably be best we camp nearby or here. In case Flechette comes back.
This was my only lesser Richard there. Yeah. Let me do. You took 5 damage, did you, Heliconia?
I took 5, yeah.
Let me sacrifice a shield of fate into cure light wounds.
Oh, you're
So
too
one-
kind.
So 1d8 I can roll for you.
I think that
Plus
hits by like 2 damage.
plus 1 per level. So I mean, do you heal fully actually?
Yeah. How much does studded armor weigh? Is that like heavy?
25, I believe. Let me check that
You
for you.
fully healed. Trion, did you
Right.
take any damage?
I took 10 damage. So.
Sure, I'll heal you as well. Another. You heal 11.
Nice. Well, I'm at full health.
Yeah.
Without even needing bed rest.
And you healed 15 Oaken, so.
Full.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
are we
good.
camping here? Are we camping somewhere else?
I think we should camp somewhere else.
Yeah, probably.
I don't
Okay.
mind starting a small farm, dumping these people into it, or there's like 3 dead ones, so.
I'll stick back here. Just again, like Flechette comes, just tell me where you guys will be camping at.
I mean, we could do a few hundred feet to the south west. Let's say that.
Yeah,
We
like
will-
I'll go and see where they set up camp, but then I'll come back and just make sure the Flechette is not lost.
Okay.
I assume that we're leaving the heavy wooden shields.
They are not masterwork. I don't think so.
No, they're not.
Yeah, let's leave those. Not
I
worth.
really don't.
If I have all the stuff that we're gonna sell in its own little category now,
Nice.
we're all good.
I'll also carry the Brand brothers' corpses to the camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a second,
We
I
wanna
thought you meant
speed
around
our-
with you, but
Is
Do we
Keeping
want to
them on
sell
it.
this masterwork silver longsword, or do we want to keep this?
Keep
It
it
run-
silver.
Yeah,
We don't
it's
have
silver
silver.
can be useful, and it's masterwork.
remember, there's a werewolf around. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, there technically is.
But like
So
we know
only
that
one-
you only
one-
need iron for werewolves.
Yeah, they're weak.
Yeah.
That's a known fact.
so I'm going to make a
I love
tiny
that.
little dot on the map that's, or, excuse me,
Did that?
designates the fight. That,
Mhm.
that was way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Is that a dot?
And tiny little dot.
Oh, I can't erase it. Goodness.
Beautiful.
Just a tiny little dot. I guess we are pretty zoomed into it. All right, fair enough. And then we're setting up, a couple of 100 yards or so, or feet away from where the site sort of happened. Cinder, it takes a few hours of you waiting. Are you waiting for that long?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave
Flechette
no man behind.
eventually returns to you. She says that the 4 of them split off and headed in different directions. The one that she was following headed towards the north, and she eventually lost it in the woods. But they ran quite far.
Okay. So they didn't look like they were grouping up.
No. Not
Okay.
to her, at
Thank
the
you,
very least.
Flechette. Thank you.
Okay.
You good?
She's tired,
Like,
but past that, she's good.
alright. So like, yeah. I was kind of worried for a second there.
Mm.
Well, like, if you want to eat, there are a few fresh corpses. I think some of them still charring. I won't tell anyone.
She would tell you that she prefers food and fruits, although she doesn't say no to meat. She doesn't want
You're
to
a
eat
dragon.
their corpses.
dead bodies.
She's picky.
Wasted for perfectly good corpse.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, let's head back to the other stair, a little bit more to the south. A few more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I stay back just in case.
Well, funnily enough, we're gonna head back to the same map because we're not that far away from. Are we
Oh, hey guys.
staying on the road?
I would assume we go to our tried and true spot right here.
True, tried and
So
true
that's a
spot right
yes. We're staying right on the road.
Look, we can't break
Next
tradition.
to the
Is
road.
it a good idea to go back to the outpost where the rope toll was?
I mean, supposedly there was a troll there, even if it wasn't actually there. It's probably better that we.
If we can take out the troll, we are gods. We are basically.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go back. I'm up for it.
Okay.
There will be 5 trolls.
Yeah, it's not that far away, is it?
Yeah, like half an hour.
No, it's further than that. I mean, it's
Well,
like as time goes, it's probably an hour or two. We wound up spending half the day going from there to where we were, but that was mainly because we were searching.
Yeah, fair.
Tracking
So
and stuff.
then, yeah, we shall head on back,
Okay.
and we shall take our rest there. We are now the toll post owners.
We
of
are
the Cartwheel.
now. Hand over your coppers, everybody.
Where am I? Here I am.
Uh,
I will be at the moment carrying like 2 sets of armor. I'm practically invisible. I'm just like 2 corpses moving.
Oh,
fair.
excuse me. Let me bring them over. By the way.
All right. We set up camp, we set up shop, and we take our watches. And we say good night.
Wait.
Oh.
On a second thought, Nitron, you take these armor.
Which armor? The half plate?
Yes.
What kind of?
I will melt them down if I carry them for like 4 hours.
True. I will take them then. I will take the corpses. I will make sure that it does not melt them down.
Almost.
Yeah, like
He doesn't melt them for like having them on his like person.
He does.
There's only
he
one on.
does
Like,
literally.
I mean, it says my immediate worn things. I believe it goes up, but I don't want to risk it.
Think of it as like
'Cause I'm
his
sweating
sweat
a lot.
itself is low grade acidic.
Caustic.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. Yeah, no, I will take care of the corpses then. That is the
Right.
case.
It might take like longer time because I'm not wearing it, but it's valuable, so let's not risk that.
I would have given you a warning before you completely melted them anyway, but.
I assume you will notice it. Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and set up camp back here at the sort of watch post that we had. It does not look as if those soldiers ever returned to this area. The things are sort of in the exact same state. The log is still over the road in the exact same way.
I'm gonna move the log away from the road.
Sure.
Like kind of opening it, if that makes sense.
It does. If we are resting, I would like, if we're keeping the watches, I would like the spot listen checks from everyone. See, I didn't even call it perception.
Also, guys, remember that guys probably wake up during the night, so whoever's taking watch, be careful for that.
Oh, let me just make sure that
Are we keeping them sort of in
My-
that group? I realize that I moved them there, but we don't necessarily,
I don't want
have to keep him with the
like,
corpses of his brothers.
yeah, I don't want the guy to wake up to see 2 lifeless bodies of his brothers.
Okay, so
That seems a little bit too morbid,
yeah.
especially like since we stripped those guys up. Like that's too morbid.
I will. Those are 23 and 23,
Yeah.
not 25.
Oh,
Because I had the funny wisdom modifier still applied.
I'll be right back for like 10 minutes or so.
okay.
So
We'll
It's going good when
Take
I'm
off.
on perception.
Mm-hmm.
Grim, whenever my time is for the watch, these will be the spot listen.
Okay.
I should give those
Oh
before
yeah,
I
let me
leave.
go my listeners as well. Oh my
That's mine,
god, I
man.
rolled a 2 and a 1 on my spot list.
Okay, like the duality of that.
So Cinder rolled a 20 and
I-
a 1.
No, I rolled a 20 and a 0.
Oh, God.
I rolled 23. I'm happy.
I rolled a 3 and a 2. Which is a 2 and a 1 total.
So Cinder doing last watch, I
Or
do
on dice.
third watch, and then Helicon is first, or is it Trium's first?
Whoever watch I'm taking,
I'll take
there's literally
first.
no watch.
There we go.
I'll take first, whatever. That's fine.
Sure. I would be maybe the second or third watch.
Oh yeah. Before I go to sleep, Grim, I'll do a quick heal check on Tabby and just make sure that he doesn't die in his sleep. You know.
Sure. You do not believe that he's going to die. Oops, I didn't mean to make that be shown. But you know, to be fair, a stiff wind would kill him.
Then I will apply bandages from the healer's kit.
One
So
stiff wind hits him and he dies.
I'll do let's see this one. A 10.
What I'm getting at is
Stabilize it.
that, you know, any damage, like damage is gonna, you know, put him out.
Yeah. Don't get shot through the night.
So,
Exakt, och så
who's taking second watch?
Which watch did Cinder say he was taking?
last I do third,
Yeah.
and then
Okay, I'll do second watch.
So at some point during your second watch, Heliconia, Tevin wakes up. He's extremely muddled. What's this? Where am I? Who are you?
I assume I'm awake.
you're taking a watch, so I hope so.
I also rolled a 2 and a 1.
No,
so-
I'm not gonna do the you were asleep type thing. You just failed, you know.
The awfulest watch ever known to man. You know, I mean, does he not remember what happened? The fighting? Well, the question was, this was the guy we were initially talking to on the road, correct? The first
No.
guy? No?
This is the guy
Okay,
we
so
were
this is one of
initially
the first
talking
guys.
to.
Ah, okay. Well, nonetheless, I'd ask if you don't remember the talk on the road. You guys attacked us. Didn't go too well.
Where are my brothers?
Deceased.
What are you doing with me?
Right now, we're just keeping you. But,
What are you going to
Honestly.
do with me?
man, I mean, out of character, what was the plan to do with this guy? Were we gonna bring him back to town, or we were just gonna
Interrogate him and then probably give him to the guards. We didn't get that far.
probably take you back into Poland?
So you're one of them.
I mean, we were hired to solve the bandit problem, whilst we are in no obligation to return you to them. I believe collectively our plan is to return you to Holland. Things could change, though.
I see.
Like, rolls a 1. That's so sad.
It is pretty sad. That's how he feels right now. He feels like he just rolled
Yeah,
a one in
well-
life.
Yeah. Will to escape gone.
And after that, he more or less falls silent.
Well, I mean, he doesn't want. I'm not gonna exactly strike up a conversation with him, so I gotta keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't necessarily like run for it or anything. But like, I'm not like staring at him type deal.
All right, in Heliconia, the rest of your quote-unquote watch passes by without issue.
Oh, so I can getting a phone call.
Okay.
Oh, dear, the different watch next. Man, I watched it went quiet.
I do need Nethrin for this next part.
Yeah,
because
that's
he
fine,
was
that's
third,
fine.
So we'll just wait.
We can wait for him. The best watch ever known to man. I was certain I was gonna wait. I was usually gonna be gone when my watch comes around. I'm gonna cast grease if he tries to run, Grim. And he's just gonna like be slipping around like, whoa, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
What happens if you can you like grease ropes to like escape? Is that like a thing you can do?
I mean, it's like an AoE thing.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Like if you clambered up a rope or whatnot, I would let you, cast grease on a couple of ropes or something like that. You know what I mean? So somebody couldn't.
What about
follow,
like? Yeah, but could we also like use it grease on like a binding to like get out of it easier?
I might give you some bonuses. Like, again, some circumstance bonuses, but I don't believe the spell,
Works
specifically,
necessarily that way.
yeah.
When a creature wearing greased armor or clothing gains +10 circumstance bonus on escape arms
Okay,
checks
it
and
does,
grapple
yeah.
checks made to resist an escape, grapple, or escape bit. Oh, nice. Pretty cool, actually. A bit of pork rinds and butter. Or butter. I whip out butter.
Are those the components? Pork rinds?
Yeah.
Pork
No,
rinds or
it's-
butter.
That's for when the guards go for you. You'll never catch me alive. Cover yourself in grease, and they can't grab you. You just slip away, literally slip away. We'll catch you next time, butter thief.
I don't like it.
You slippery
The butter
bastard.
thief strikes again. The butter bandit.
The butter bandit.
Butter man.
Greased up deaf
I guess
guy.
it was the buttered bandit.
I'm gonna grab something to eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink
Sure.
myself,
Mhm.
actually. Take a quick break. 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I have returned.
Welcome back. Everyone else has just left.
Oh, okay.
But I did need you for the next little bit because you happen to have next watch. But I'm gonna wait for.
Of course.
Yeah.
My spot and listen still
Yep.
stand, I hope. Awesome. Yeah, like the food delivery guy could not find the house. So I had to go out and meet
I
him.
see.
Mm.
I often have that problem, and I don't know why, but you know, like Google Maps shows that my house is nowhere near where my house actually is, and it's not like I live out in the country or anything. You know, I'm in the city. I
Oh.
have an established house and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of weird, then, I guess. Maybe there's like another like 20 roads, right? You know?
No, I mean,
Might
like,
have a similar
I live in
name,
a
huh?
circle, and like not like a cul-de-sac, but you know,
Like,
the road
Mhm.
just makes a circle basically. It's the only thing out here is
Uh.
houses, but for whatever reason, it
Oh,
was
is
real
it like
bad,
one of those-
a couple of years ago because my porch light was burnt out and I didn't know about it. So I can try to.
And nobody
order
could see,
food,
like,
yeah.
your-
my house numbers.
Like,
are we in character or are we out of character?
yeah, I'm talking about the house numbers, ordering food, dude. I not 20 on the diplomacy. Don't you worry, I got this.
Teb's talking about where he lived. Everybody else just left to grab a bite and a drink real quick, so we're gonna wait for them.
Okay. Alright.
But he did wake up during Heliconia's watch. He sort of asked around and then was incredibly despondent after a few quick questions about his brothers who were, you know, deceased.
Yep.
They have disconnected.
Oof.
They DC'd.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
I got my chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
Yep, so I can eat my hot fries.
That's weird.
No, see, I've learned the future
You just get
of life.
greasy
I
fingers.
got chopsticks as well.
Welcome back. Heliconia, Nithrin. Heliconia's watch is ending. Nithrin's watch is starting. What do you tell?
So
Alright.
well, for one, I would say that the guy there woke up. He seemed a bit confused about what was going on, but I gave him the whole Cliff Notes type of deal. So just keep an eye on him.
Nithrin, you instantly notice that something is wrong
Okay.
with Tebin. There is blood all down the front of his, like small clothes and shirt.
Oh, I will immediately rush over and is it dead or is it dying?
Once you start inspecting, it looks as if he is dead. He has bitten out his own tongue.
Oh God!
I'll look at the corner like I'm flabbergasted. I'm like, gotta keep a closer eye on them. And then I will, close his eyes as it were.
Okay.
Let's go.
And then I'll be like, oh man, no point waking the others up. You'll notice. You'll have the rest. And then I will just tell them, as the, watch just keeps going, I will tell Cinder, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I will, he's dead there, that's a shame. I will, of course, I'll just lay him down and I'll move him over to, like, his brothers,
Okay.
So there's no need to have a corpse next to us.
Mhm.
Right next to us, rather.
I mean, it's cheat. You can't just do that.
And yeah, that's it.
Sure enough, Cinder, you wake up and you notice that Tebin is no longer near you. Perhaps you were it woke up fleetingly enough, while the body was being moved, but
I will, of course, tell Cinder on his watch when he wakes up or I wake him up. He bit his tongue out. Not on my watch, but he's dead. Drowned in his own blood.
How did he bit his own tongue when he was gagged?
Nobody said he was gagged.
Yeah, nobody said that.
Hmm.
I don't know.
This is why I don't trust Trium with gagging people.
You said tie him up, so Trium tied him
Yeah.
up. Next time, be more specific.
But I didn't
True.
even think about gagging.
I don't know what kind of BDSM communities you guys have been, but like if they bind you up, they gag you up.
Trium's a good boy. He doesn't do that kind of stuff.
Lies.
But either way, Cinder, your watch is, fairly uneventful as well. So the day passes, and everyone has woken up as well. The news sort of
Alright.
gets spread to everyone.
Oh my god, Heliconia, how could you not notice?
I mean, how am I supposed to notice some guy biting his tongue out? He's over there by that tree in the darkness.
Like, you didn't hear like him literally choking.
I mean, no, like, he didn't do it loudly. He didn't proclaim that he was, drowning. How are you
The
dying?
guy was literally dying. I don't think he had much of a choice.
I didn't. I mean, look, I didn't hear him dying. He didn't proclaim his death was inevitable.
Or did you just overlook it?
I didn't overlook it. I didn't know.
But by the way, Grim, did it seem like intentional, or was it like?
Oh yeah, I mean it's hard to bite off your tongue by accident.
No. I just want to make sure, entirely sure.
I
Like,
gotcha.
Oh man, I actually
Yeah.
bit my tongue out again. I hate what's happening.
Who knows? Maybe it was like, I need water. Chokes off his own tongue somehow. Yeah.
I'm not sure how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose we don't have much else to do now. Apart from going back to home and hoping that they would accept this.
I don't think the tongue was the thing they were looking for.
No, but we have been told that there was a gathering of bandits that in a place like a stronghold.
You gotta potentially
We
go
don't
out and
know.
source again now.
We
Yeah.
don't know where it is. That guy was our lead to get something out of it.
He must be pretty scared of the leader, at least. He'd rather bite his own tongue off and die than be
Might be
thrown into prison in Holland.
It might be
I mean,
like depression
might be
as
that-
well.
Yeah, his brothers are all dead, so.
Poland's pretty shitty. I can't blame him for buying.
Should have lied to him and told him that they were being held separately.
He was the last one who fell down. He knew that
Yeah.
his brothers were dead. Like
He
without
just didn't
actually showing him that his brothers were safe, I don't think. Yeah, there's.
You didn't lie to him hard enough, clearly.
Well, maybe you should have taken the watch when he woke up. I'll wake you up next time.
I'm sure I'll do. I won't let him bite his tongue off next time.
Yeah, but if that is the case, Grim, then I guess we will head back to Holland with the corpses.
Okay.
might look into services of that priest again, to perhaps like get a speak
No.
to the dead.
Oh, we definitely revive this man. Oh, speak to
Not,
dead. Sure.
not
No,
relying,
because
yeah.
dead.
Speaking.
Because like imagine this: if these guys were carrying 2,500 gold on themselves, imagine what their stash would look like.
Sure. Question: would speak to dead? I mean, is the dead required to speak to you? Can they just be like, "I ain't talking to you"?
They get to save if the alignment is not the same with the caster. If it's speak with the dead, you don't actually call the soul. You just ask the body questions.
I see. So the body talks to you.
Like, it doesn't actually let you speak with the person whose soul has departed. It instead draws on the imprinted knowledge stored in the corpse.
I gotcha. Okay, it's a bit weird, but I got.
Yeah, like for example, like what you're speaking cannot speculate or like have a conversation that goes somewhere like with new knowledge.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So we sort of spend the rest of the day traveling. It is uneventful. We make it back to Holland with our corpses in tow.
I'm carrying 3 corpses now.
Corpses.
I'm certainly not carrying them, so.
I'd imagine they're sort of, lashed back to back with each other, back to front, rather. So,
No, I'm like Atlas. I'm just like a mountain of flesh that is moving.
Technically, you're no more alive with them on you than you normally are.
Should we try and be like a bit discreet about it? Like maybe go to a side entrance, stuff like that.
Who cares? We work for the lady of
Yeah.
the place.
Okay. No, I was
Because-
thinking like in case they have spies in town,
Who's gonna stop us?
I mean,
No,
the
it's not
bandits
that.
have
I mean-
spies.
The bandits knowing that they killed them. Is what I'm thinking about.
I
If there's
mean,
more,
I don't think bandits
It
would do that.
matters. Yeah, who cares?
And besides, they'll inevitably know the people are dead by the fact that they don't return one day,
I mean, potentially. Could this be MIA? Right? But yeah, I guess we show up at the town's gate.
Yep, House Gate with a bunch of dead bodies.
And you get, a lot of eyebrows. And you're certainly stopped at the gate. And one of the guards asks you what the meaning of this is.
We work for the lady. Do we have like paperwork that says we work for the lady?
I would rather say that we have a job for the lady that we have completed. We're now returning to get our pay and stuff. And it's the evidence of that job.
I see.
And I would say they're bandits.
Cover up those
Don't feel any
corpses. I
remorse.
mean, there's good folk inside. They don't need to be seeing that.
I mean, you got to cover
hold
for us
them?
then?
Good folk in the hole? Oh, crazy. I mean, I will say, but do you have any cover for them? We certainly don't.
No, he doesn't have any cover.
Well, then
Then we will head on through. Thank you very much.
I'll cover with the tent.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
fair.
don't use the tent. You guys
Oh.
sleep.
No, like my own tent,
Oh.
literally only purpose that tent, that I've used it for is to carry corpses for the campaign. I've
guess
never
you're not
used it to
wrong.
actually, I never actually pitched the tent.
I guess
I
you're
think
not
the other
wrong.
time wasn't corpses. It was like gold, wasn't it?
Gold, yeah.
There was a gold.
Silver.
There was also the times that it was corpses. I think so. Not corpses, but I think there was bones in it.
Something like that. We did. We used it to drag back our bodies. Is what it was.
Yeah, that was too.
Not necessarily corpses because we were alive, but
Like I carried Nitron's body, old body on that.
and then we had to carry Trium as well.
So I sort of presume we're heading towards the
The
manor.
barracks.
Yeah, true.
Or,
Wherever the barracks would be.
Let's ask the guard where we can find this Sir Neville Smite.
Yeah, where's Sir Neville Spite?
He would
We
be
will
at
have
the
to
manor,
report him.
and you would be an instant
Well-
response as well. No thinking about where he is or, at this time of day. I mean, it would be a snap decision.
Not
Yeah.
correct.
I mean, yeah. We head to the manor, didn't do.
Yeah.
We have the tents covering the bodies, I guess,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
as best as can.
Excuse me. So you walk up to the gates. You're sort of asked to identify yourself.
We whip out our ID cards.
I mean, you don't really have ID cards, but
I'll pull up the contract that we have and I'll politely ask whether if they can notify Sir Neville.
indeed.
My,
And are the corpses part of the services rendered?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
they belong
They
to
are.
the bandit party that we were asked to hunt down.
Very well. We'll go ahead and take them. Thank you.
Oh, we might need one of them.
Yeah. Do note it might be possible to gain further information out of them through divine magic. So if you don't dispose of them, that would be
Oh,
appreciated.
well, we aren't
before
immediately burying them, but I appreciate the
Yeah.
words.
Thank you.
And, a couple people would come out, they would grab each of the bodies, and they would,
Pour them
shake
off.
my head. I shake my head. It takes 3 of them to carry 3 corpses.
Yeah. Oh,
This country is doomed.
well, we will enter if you're not stopped.
You would say you would be granted entry. You can wait either in the main room or in one of the side
Side room,
waiting rooms.
please.
Let's do the side room now, you know?
Yeah. We're VIP. We get to go on the side.
Also, everything's a little sort of dark on this map, so if for some reason you can't see in one of the rooms, let me know.
Yeah, we can see in this room.
Because I actually haven't set up dynamic lighting on this one for some reason.
That's fine.
Oh,
What a shame.
I actually like the flat darkness a bit more, honestly.
I don't. I like the dynamic. Ooh.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Yeah, that'll be it. We take care of it. I will.
After
Is there an apple?
few moments,
Pear,
some
like
light
in a-
refreshments are brought to you. Mostly again
Oh.
pears, but there's also a selection of sliced meats. Not enough to ever constitute a meal, but certainly just enough to pick and nibble at if you would wish.
Apple.
Certainly do. We helped harvest those pears,
Where do
Mhm.
pairs exist?
You did.
After a while, Sir Orin Neville Smythe would come in.
Before
Okay.
Evil Snipe
Excuse me.
comes in, I would say that since I, of course, can give us full speech, I don't suppose we'd want it in this case, but if
don't
for some
think we
reason
will need
ever
it.
yeah, I don't think we'll need it in this case, but if for some reason we're ever going into a diplomatic solution where you think we might need it, just let me know.
Yeah,
That's
sounds
all.
good.
He enters. Otherwise,
Could you pop that spell real quick?
yeah, gotcha.
I don't think she actually cast
No,
it.
she's
just
not.
said-
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
casting, but I'll
Mhm.
pretend casted and stuff. You basically mean it just we can all understand.
No,
each
no, I
other,
know what
but
it
nobody-
does. I just want to know the components as to it, whether it, is something that you could do on the down low, or whether it's something that, so you're,
No, it's not like
you're
normal.
obviously, casting a spell of some
Well, I
sort.
mean, they'll hear us as well, talking in a really weird ass language.
Sure.
So
But I mean, they would see you physically casting a spell. I was just curious whether it was something you could, again, sort of hide
Overt
doing,
cast.
but such is not the case.
Mhm.
And I'm going to, get rid of the Knight of Gauntholm part, because, man, that's just too long.
yeah, no, I like it. I like it. Keep it.
Yeah.
I love it when this guy walks in.
I remove it. It's fine. It's fine.
No, keep it because it adds to his ego,
I see.
No, but he's not supposed he's supposed to be a cool guy.
Mm.
He's supposed to be a
Exactly.
competent person. Not necessarily cool, but competent. But he enters the room, and he comes in and he nods to you, and he waits for a moment.
Does he
Do we
wait for
bring him
us
to,
to
bow?
say anything, or is it they wait for somebody else to enter the room?
I think it's like a bow thing. Trium, are we supposed to be bowing or something?
Yes, bow.
I follow whatever Trium does.
No,
So wouldn't
bow quickly.
you would stand up and bow? He would say, "Well, not all that's necessarily. Just standing
but
is
see,
good."
that's the thing. But Trium doesn't bow. He just tells Siliconia to bow, and then laughs at her when she does.
Already going
So
there.
that means you would not stand or anything?
N-
I
no.
will turn around with the pear in my hand and give a nod, and then.
No, I don't stand.
I'm just trying this piano.
Are you sitting at the piano? Are you playing at the piano?
Oh, I'm just testing notes.
So you're playing the piano badly.
Yes.
Yeah, unless perform.
After a couple
Performance
minutes, then Zork couple seconds, rather, not a couple minutes, not that long
I do have
goes
prefer.
by, he would sigh to himself and go, "I hear you have a report for me."
Yes.
Oh, yes, indeed. We slew some of the bandits. Well, actually, a couple of reports. We found some soldiers of Gontholm setting up a roadblock, which sure looked like a shakedown.
A roadblock.
Yes. They
Hold
had a
this.
little post at a crossroads with like barricades, and they were taxing people to go through.
Hmm.
In
Um,
Gunthorpe uniforms and armor, I'm assuming.
Yes, all of it.
All right, thank you.
And yes, then we found the bandits. We had a fight with them.
You found their stronghold.
No, we were approached or blocked on the road and had to fight the. Well, I suppose it was sort of a scouting party. Killed most of them. A couple of them fled. We killed the leaders of the group.
How many were
took
there?
one- about
10 total?
10,
Yeah.
something
Oh.
like that.
About
And you killed how
3.
many?
Like
6.
6.
4 escaped, so 6. Yeah.
I see. And you say you killed their leaders.
Yeah, the bodies we gave
Some people with prominence, they carried objects of magic. They also look like they come from a family.
They're
Would the
brothers.
name Brand or a Merrick Brand mean anything to you? Perhaps like a local noble that you might know
He
of.
seems to think for a few moments and then go, "No, I wouldn't know of a brand."
Their equipment definitely said something about their stature, I suppose. They were not like run-of-the-mill bandits. They should not have that much of
What sort of
well-maintained
equipment did they have with them? You said they had items of a magical nature, such as.
They had magical arrows that they used with almost no regards of like saving them.
They also
Yeah.
had
Potent
Mag-
ammunition.
yes,
I believe
they
I
also
can
had
do the-
magical swords.
Hi, kiddo.
We're about to
Yeah.
go to the library for my craft.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds pretty
And to
cool.
drop off the books. Yeah.
Wait, kids
Give me a
go
kiss.
to libraries for Minecraft now?
When
Awesome.
I bring this back to prep school, I got a plushie in here for the shoebox.
Which one?
There's a shoebox at
No,
my
I know that,
Bible
but
school.
which?
I got a mini one,
Okay,
a tiny
You need
mini
to go
one.
research
Plushie.
Minecraft color.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Mm,
And
love
some
you.
people were so kind. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, love you, kiddo. Bye bye. Have fun at the library. Crafts, not Minecraft.
Ah,
Physical crafts. They have like a.
Well, for my craft.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I just completely lost where I was.
We're
something magical swords.
Yes.
Yeah,
he
about
asked
the
what
magical
sort of all of them had magical swords and magical ammunition.
No, most of them had magical ammunition. Their archers did. The family that we mentioned, they possessed this magical weaponry, but throughout all the people that we have killed, they had well-crafted weaponry. Like they did not have a farmer's short bow. They had like clearly masterwork weaponry and armor.
Interesting.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
certainly not run-of-the-mill bandits.
Yeah, like they were clearly funded, or rather, their purpose there is not banditry to like rob a caravan for a few hundred gold pieces of worth when they are carrying thousands themselves.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We shouldn't say they're carrying thousands of gold because
No,
I
I
mean,
meant
no.
as in equipment.
And these
Exactly.
three that you brought in were the suspected leaders?
Yeah, the corpses.
Yes. One
the
of them,
leaders of the scouting party,
yeah,
not necessarily the camp.
Fair.
one of them is the one who approached us to to do the parlay first, and they attacked us when we were like checking if this was an ambush.
It should be noted they said they knew we were looking for them.
We never made it so that we are hiding the fact that we were looking for them.
I don't think
They-
we.
Yeah, but, like,
They also have people in town, just so you know. Like bandits wouldn't have people in town listening in taverns. They knew that we were looking for bandits before we left town.
Right.
And they
So-
quite clearly didn't even try to hide the fact that they were bandits.
And what did they say when they attempted to parlay with you? Did they attempt to lure
We
you over to their
approached
side?
them-
Or?
Like they asked, "Oh, you're looking for us." We approached them under the pretense that we would like to perhaps join with them because we heard that they were fighting for their freedom and such. But
He definitely takes on sort of a half frown when you say that. You know.
I mean, I called them insurgents. They got like offended by it. So I said like, "Oh, maybe yeah." Like I said, we were under the pretense just to get knowledge. But
Freedom fighters was the word
join them.
they ended up
So-
using.
But eventually, they got suspicious of our actions because we were looking of possible ambush sites that they might be setting up. So tensions got high. They attacked us.
And
Like we killed.
how
most of them.
effective was this attack? Again, you mentioned they're not regular banditry, but were they acting as if they were
A unit?
exactly?
They were.
Yes, they were
Mhm.
certainly.
It didn't require too much of a command. It was clearly a plan that was executed before. There were no verbal commands between the leaders and their back soldiers, so it was a rehearsed.
I see. And this sort of attack, were it not against a well-organized party of adventurers, but say a merchant caravan, how effective would you surmise it would be?
Extremely.
Extremely.
Destroy them in seconds.
Yeah, the magical arrows would have taken them out for surely, probably. While they're laying down or fleeing, they could just move in a sweep.
The arrows that they use is clearly meant to create chaos, and when you have like all of us are combat ready people. In a caravan, there will be riders, there will be guards.
I
And
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, likely spook the horses. You know,
like your horses and the caravaners, when they get in that chaos, it would be really easy for these bandits, which were mostly good shots, to pick up in a force that is routing.
I presume you have some of these magical items with you. May I?
Yes.
I mean, sure, I'll give him all the magical arrows because do we really care about the magical arrows to keep them? Or...
I
They
mean,
still have
I
their
don't think
magic
he's.
anyways.
Yeah, I don't think he's keeping it. At least I don't
Yeah,
believe so. I think
exactly.
he just wants to check it out. So sure.
So, do you hand the
I'll give
swords
them
and stuff
all-
over?
Do we
Yeah.
want to hand the swords over?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
sure. Yeah, then I hand him the sword and the arrows. He's probably
He
gonna be like,
calls
"Oh,
someone back from the room that he just came and hands it over to him and expresses a few words. You overhear something about get these identified. He leaves with them and he said they'll be returned shortly to you.
I mean that's what I expected as well. So yeah.
Also, you got to give me like 30 seconds. I have to use the bathroom. I'm so sorry.
1 Mississippi, 2
Oh.
Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
They were well equipped. I think if the archers, yeah, like no, yeah, but like if the archers had stayed, I think we would have taken a harder beating, honestly.
Like, I mean, if the
Those
archers that
archers
actually...
were not necessarily like level 1 or 2s.
They were good shots, plus 8 to hit. Yeah.
To be fair, like they also have +2 arrows.
Did they really have +2 arrows?
Yeah, those arrows were +2.
Okay, fair. I mean, yeah, but still like +6. But
Yeah.
like
So like they were slightly above like a regular bandit would be, and their people, they were not really that tough. Look, that's why I think they were like
All right.
funded rather than
yeah. Like glass cannons, kind
Yeah,
of.
maybe the swords are like heirlooms and such, but like those masterwork studded leathers, those masterwork health plates and such, those
Mhm.
feel like someone funded these guys to create trouble here. Maybe they don't know they are supposed to be used like that, but that's my hunch.
Yeah.
You mentioned that you believe this attack would be very effective against your average caravan. How effective was it against you? And please, speak frankly.
I mean,
Not so much.
I mean, not very.
because their arrows didn't affect us, but surely they would hurt. They would, cause great damage to any
With fair,
unseasoned fighter.
they would even be good against us. It's just
they
that
weren't.
because we got there with the pretense that we are doing a parlay, we were able to, like, we were not ambushed. We were expecting a fight, and before their arrows start flying, most of us were managed to get in cover.
So
Yeah,
would you have
we're-
been actually ambushed, things could have went poorly for you.
I
Potentially.
would say we would still have the upper hand, but that might require some resources to be spent.
So organized and trained enough to decimate a caravan, but not so much to decimate a party of well-equipped adventurers.
So just
Yeah.
well equip everybody.
I mean, experience takes time to gain.
Indeed, and I don't mean to be dismissive of your experience. I'm just trying to
Fair, I'm
gauge
just, like,
the strength of
19 years
these individuals.
In a fair fight, we will have beaten them. In an unfair fight, there's a proper ambush. Potentially could have beaten us, but I wouldn't say they would have been able to do it easily. They will have
Say we
they will
would've-
have a tough time.
Come out wounded, but
Yeah. One.
But alive.
One thing to note, one of the brothers that we brought, they took their own lives. So either they were in an extreme state of sadness because they were brothers dead, or they are afraid to getting captured to that extent that they would take their own lives.
Yeah, correct.
It certainly implies that they weren't peasants.
Yes. They had resolve.
Consider they could hit some good shots, at least from, not that I could do, but maybe somebody else. They were trained in at least their bows. The bowmen are at least trained.
I see. That's somewhat concerning, if not necessarily worrying.
We were talking about perhaps using the services of your priest again to perhaps do a seance with these dead people, perhaps to get more information in regards of their stronghold and such.
Indeed. Well, I will have to talk with Eleanor about it. I cannot imagine she wouldn't requisition that happening. We will question them, and any relevant information shall be handed over to you. I assure you.
Really good question.
Will we not attend this, shots?
I can certainly ask if your attendance is necessary, but I'll put in a good word for you.
Thank you.
So around this time, a few moments have passed. The individual who was sent to identify the items has returned. So prepare to write things down.
Hold on, you prepare to write things down.
Yeah.
Do,
I will.
Okay. Hit me.
You know what? I'm actually just gonna go ahead and copy and paste it.
No, hit me.
Okay, so one of them was two of the arrows were called Fey arrows.
Conjuring or evocation?
Evocation. It's a +1 arrow. It has a small point, brightly colored fletching. On a successful hit, a pale glow surrounds the target exactly as if they were targeted by the fairy fire spell.
I was about to say Ferris Fire, yeah.
Pretty good.
And there are 2 of those.
Yeah.
And the other 2 are called summoning arrows.
Ooh.
The head of a summoning arrow is sculpted to look like a bird of prey. Oh, goodness, I spelled prey wrong. I spelled it with an A. Huh. And the fletching is always made of feathers of the same bird. When
A
launched
religious bird.
from a bow, the arrow transforms into an eagle and attacks the foe that the arrow was fired at. If not launched at a specific target, a summoned arrow turns into an eagle when it's 30 feet away from the wielder, then attacks the nearest creature. Remains for 5 rounds or until slain, whichever comes first. After 5 rounds, it flies away. It does not revert to arrow form.
Ah, damn. It would be so awesome if it did revert to arrow. Cool. Nice. The swords, I guess, are the next ones.
Mm-hmm.
And the half plates.
The half plate is simply, a half plate plus 1. It does not do anything particularly interesting. The swords were, as we surmised, a sort of frost and...
Evocation, wasn't it?
Excuse me?
It was an evocation half plate. That just means +1?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're like +1.
Sure.
I don't know if I ever actually said what the half plate was, but either way. But the 2 swords were, again, as we surmised, frost and flame. It does... once the command word is spoken, it does an additional 1d6 of each type of elemental damage, respectively.
We know what the word is?
Yes. Cinder and Nithrin have both heard the words. The word is ignite in Draconic and simply freeze in Draconic. And again, respectively.
Wait, did I not hear the word?
Do you speak Draconic?
Do you know Draconic?
Yes.
Well, then yes.
Everybody
All of you
speaks
speak Draconic. I did not realize.
For
Obviously.
command words, you just need to know what the word is. You don't have to know the meaning of it.
1d6 or 1d8?
6.
Those are on the 6. Oh man, oh Grim, I think you were not there, but will it be possible to I don't know, merge these swords together into a great sword of fire and ice?
You'd have to take.
Or ice and fire, even.
We don't have anyone that uses longsword. I can use it.
It's not very likely. Maybe if you find a skilled enough smith.
It'll be pretty expensive. But
yes, the soldier would come in, he would give a report, and he would lay the items back on the table. Sir Orwin Neville Smythe would come by, he would pick up one of the swords and just sort of idly looking at it, turning it this and forth, and eventually grunt and set it back down. Those items are certainly something that the average folk would not have. I had hopes. I was quite excited when you had come, and it was reported to me that you had dealt a heavy blow to the bandits, but with this much hardware, it only adds more concerns to me.
Yes, certainly.
Mm-hmm.
It should be noted I put these in the simple magic items because I don't think they're worthy of being put in the real magical item section.
Oh my gosh.
Not worthy.
Oh wait, never mind. Those swords are much more expensive.
Yeah, they're like enchantment as well.
Yeah, they are
They are.
+1 swords of this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the swords and magical swords are +1 as
Yes.
You cannot have a specific enchantment on top of it, like a normal one. It has to be a +1 first.
well? I see, okay.
So those are really good. Oh man.
So the swords are 8,000 gold or 2,000 gold?
8.
Okay.
Do you have
I mean, like, who knows what we might get, but yeah.
any further leads?
Oh,
I
well,
wanna
not
talk
really,
to
no. We try to follow them, per se, but...
Yeah, our scout followed the remaining running away people, but they did not look like they were going. They were running to a specific place. They were running for their lives, and eventually they split towards more north, some other direction,
Interesting.
but originally north.
Even
If you have like a map, I can like roughly show you where the location would be. So if you have more people to go into the
I
field.
would, he would sort of shout for a map, and eventually
Map.
someone would bring in, sort of a crude map.
You bring in the map. Oh, we should also say where the guard post toll booth was set up.
I hadn't thought anything of that before, but now that you bring it up again, that too is slightly concerning. That's not something we do.
We figured.
Kinda guess that.
I suspect them to be deserters.
Do you have an
Or
issue
just-
with deserters?
Not a huge one, but every army, every organization has some who don't have the mettle to make it.
I'll wait for other guard to leave,
And eventually he would do so.
and I'll ask. This is a theory of mine. I hope perhaps you can give it some credibility, but as I understand it, Our Lady Eleanor is one of the heiresses to the throne of Gauntholm, and she has many political enemies.
You've heard correctly.
And those enemies would benefit greatly if her expansion here would to fail or hindered.
That's the part where it doesn't quite make sense. Without getting too much into politics, suffice it to say that Eleanor has drawn the short stick, and that is why she is here. This is not something that's seen as a mode for advancement. This is seen as a necessary evil, almost. It is not a desired position.
So you will say she will probably want to return as quickly as possible.
As much as this place is a backwater village,
I'm happy to
that
say my
has-
lady does have an adequate sense of duty, and will see this task through. She's not looking to leave quickly.
Alright.
You might be underestimating the importance of Holland. Holland itself might be a backwater, shitty place, but geographically, controlling that alongside Orson gives a quite of a reach leading up to the port cities.
That's all.
And if Eleanor controls all of that, that's not a short stick.
I agree, but it would be much better created as simply a fortress or an outhold, not a town. There's very little in strategic resources in this area.
Possibly. I'll say this much: the people who were doing those tolls, they were clear, like they were not masquerading as Gauntholm people. They clearly recognize your rank and your status in the military, as they heavily reacted to your name being passed by.
They kind of shut up and wouldn't give a name after that.
It's not necessarily odd. I must admit that I have a reputation that precedes me of...
Not to the local residents of this region, though. They would have been a Gauntholm resident or had dealings with Gauntholm.
Perhaps.
We're relatively far away.
Like
It was about halfway through.
they immediately taken a military stance at the at the mention of your name.
Well, then...
They were quite lax before that.
That does somewhat support the idea that they were deserters.
Maybe deserters, or perhaps, again, men of other interested parties.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
So, from here, what are your plans?
We
So
were
this.
hoping your
Talk to the
priest
boss.
can provide perhaps more information through his divination. If not, we were going to keep searching in the direction that they were going.
Yes. So I am
Might
troubled
take
by the fact that
more
they
time.
decided to approach us openly instead of ambushing us. Knowing
Clearly
who
thought
we
they were
were.
Well,
Big-
it does have to be said that you lot do have somewhat of a reputation here in this area as well.
Yeah, they stick out like a sore thumb.
I mean, we solved trouble. Simple as.
Perhaps an impolite way of putting it, but you are correct. You do tend to stick out.
I'm literally the sore thumb in this scenario.
I mean, grey elf. I'm a plant woman.
If we go by height and like,
I mean, true. You're a tomb.
Precisely why wouldn't they have attacked us without mediating word?
when we were
The element
talking
of
those
surprise.
guards, there was a moment where we think those guards were in leagues of the bandits, and as an offside remark, I said that okay, like, tell your people that we would like to speak with them. If they were watching, seems like they do have scouts in the area. They might decide that, like, okay, let's talk with these people.
Certainly.
Mm-hmm.
Not out of the realm of possibilities.
We are also known as a wholesome party that does not kill everything in their path, because everything we kill on our path cannot tell the tale to anyone.
That is true.
Is
Our
that
marketing
true?
strategy. Our marketing strategy is to leave a few people alive.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, I think this might be a little bit offensive to you from your previous reaction, but I do think at least some of these people that we call bandits, they had resolve, and they might be led to believe perhaps they were fighting an actual cause. Not saying that is actually true, but they might be believing it. And for those people, potential allies are really valuable. Allies like us.
Of course. I mean, despite the benefits we've brought here in a short amount of time, there are certainly people who resent us being here, and not Her Lady Jafroya. However, as we mentioned before, Her Lady has gone missing.
Like, we never told her about. We couldn't get the audience to tell her about the basement.
I mean, at this point, I think it's fine to speak with Mr. Cerner.
I don't think we should tell him, because remember, our contract is specifically with What's Her Face. Like, out of character, because we don't want to tell him in character. But it was very weird, or it's not necessarily weird, but
you guys are
abnormal
too
that
paranoid.
Grim told us specifically. He said it is abnormal that you sign with just the specific person and not come home as an entirety.
Yeah, but if it was controlled as entirety, it will be where is the king, prince, higher ranked upon the noble scale, who will be able to give us missions, and not her. It's
Sure, but they theoretically could, but
they can't now. No.
Yeah, well, because we were just working for Eleanor.
Yeah, and Sir Orwell is working for her.
Sure, but again, he doesn't know that we're just working for her. He thinks we're working for Gotham, I believe.
Correct.
I don't think so. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So you would notify us if that divination magic is possible or not?
Indeed.
Or necromancy, I suppose.
I suppose something will be organized within the next day or two.
Will Lady Jeffroy be there? Not Lady Jeffroy, of course, but will Sir Eleanor be there?
Likely not.
Alright.
Do you have need to speak with her?
Well, we already
If-
queued up that we were going to talk to her at some point when we talked
Yeah.
to him initially.
We were hoping we could get
Last
an
time we spoke.
audience before we leave town with
requested
her.
an audience with her at some point. That was like the thing, or like a private conversation thing, and all that.
Mhm.
I see. He looks at you and he thinks for a few moments.
Because remember, he got all like snappy at us, like you will not request audience, or you will not like just be granted whenever you want. You must request
Right.
it and go through the proper channels.
We did go through property.
We did,
Exactly.
and then yes, you did go
Yeah.
through afterwards. Yes, I suppose that can be arranged. If you have nothing else to report,
Oh, I'm just gonna give the description of the man who did the actual parlay. That was the brother that they decided who should be doing the talking, so he might be knowing the more if it's only possible to speak with one.
okay.
And I'll also give the guy that who killed himself.
Yes.
Well, he's the guy who got killed himself's got no tongue.
Yeah. I hope.
Very well. If you will wait here, I will speak with her lady and see if she is eager to entertain visitors.
Thank you.
And he goes away for a bit.
Is it new refreshments brought in then? I wonder.
Another apple.
Wow. They're just gonna keep us waiting here.
Terrible. Actually,
no
I'm
refreshment.
gonna after he has left, I will just gently just like try and just like check if the door is locked or
It
if
is
it's not.
locked. Mhm.
It is locked. I will be like, and I'll stand close to the door and listen in and be like, hey Trim, could we just have a quick
Yep.
I'm gonna be
Quick
right
check,
back again.
and I
I
will,
have to use the restroom. I'm sorry. Be right back.
Oh, okay.
Are you okay, Griff?
Poor girl.
Good,
But
My
yeah.
man Grim's having some stomach
Oh,
trouble.
man.
oh, the
Okay.
old age is catching up to him.
I'll be like, I don't know how long we have to. You gotta be quick about it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
running out of metal, guys.
No, you're not.
Wait, are you
You
actually?
have 90. You have
No,
90 pounds. of
Okay, I mean,
that.
I was wondering. I was like, how?
Yeah.
I mean, I think if Nitron agrees, of course.
You're gonna need my
like-
full plate.
No. In
Okay.
in off days, like we are in like chilling in town or such.
Oh, you mean like
Perhaps
the
it's
crate?
better for me to not eat metal, and you just like cure my
Alright, I'm back.
sickness.
Oh, I mean,
it is
potentially,
possible, but that means Snithrin, like, we can still get in unexpected fights or something like that.
Second level spell slot.
Okay, while he's gone, I'm gonna give this lock another try.
All right.
So I am kind of keeping, not necessarily guard, but I'm like listening in the door and standing here like to cover, Trium's spot if somebody were to unexpectedly enter.
I'll also
Sure.
play the piano, so his his failure will not be heard.
I think that Trium should take a negative bonus for having to listen to Cinder's music going on.
Oh, it's a negative circumstance bonus. Rough.
Hopefully we'll manage.
24.
In
Does
before
not do it.
before Eleanor comes through that door.
Oh,
That's her bedroom.
I don't think so.
Oh,
That's the
God.
basement entrance. So,
Uh,
well, I mean,
do I get to give it another shot? Like, I'm just gonna keep trying.
I
until
don't
I'm
have a
told to
problem with
stop
you giving
by,
it another shot again, but you probably only have, time-wise, perhaps one, maybe two.
Alright, let's give it another shot.
Okay, this is me. This is Cinder's rendition of Fur Elise.
Oh my god. Still nothing.
are you rolling badly or?
Rolling.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Average.
Yeah.
Wait, I should have gone with Turkish marriage. That should have given me a circumstance bonus. I'm Turkish.
Yeah.
Cinder himself is Turkish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the far eastern land of Turkmenistan. How could I forget?
Republic of
And one more
Turkey,
triumph if you would like.
Come on. Give me one of those natural 20s I wasted before. Ooh, that's close, but probably not.
Close, but no cigar.
It's probably DC 30. I need Masterwork Thieves tools for this.
Do you not have?
And
No, they're
30
normal
isn't
Thieves
that
tools.
great.
Oh,
And the door that you're
Well, I
working
mean-
on opens up.
I will immediately swing to the side and be like, hello, the first to join us. I kind of block the entrance halfway as Trium rolls back, I assume.
Yeah,
I told
I
you.
feel like I just sit on the nearest
Ah.
couch.
Yeah.
I would like a sleight of hands. A sleight of hands, this one?
Come
No,
on.
it's.
Yeah. I mean, if it's gonna hide the tooling, probably.
I presume he's going to hide the tools.
Yeah,
I'll give
that's
him
the
the
plan.
option, certainly.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
plan.
And I will try and assist by, taking your eyes off,
By tackling Eleanor.
not
Oh,
tackling.
that's not.
Ah!
good. Yeah, that's no.
So, Eleanor,
I
of
guess.
course, nice to see you.
Okay. She has
my
a plus
God.
9 to spot.
Crit
Hey,
fail.
like, why are you that surprised? You have like plus 15 on skills.
Oh, okay.
What the
And
fuck?
He has
Do we
a
have
plus what? How
plus
much?
9.
9.
Oh, get wrecked. Beaten by 1.
Oh, okay.
What did you get?
A
And
16.
she got 17.
Wait, what? Oh,
Huh?
Plus
shit, I
nine.
can't.
9, plus 9, bro. You barely sees it.
Oh, God. I knew I should have taken 2 ranks instead of 1.
Or maybe not pick the lock of a door that you.
And why is it that I find that the people I've decided to trust are picking the lock to my library?
The basement. I will straight up say it. You
Because
have,
yeah, exactly. Because we want to lead you to the basement, and the library's gone through the basement.
your basement has a secret.
What?
I don't think you've been there. I don't know. Well,
Oh yeah,
since the door is
there's a dead titan down there.
Well,
What he
you
said.
could simply just like say why we're picking the lock. We're picking the lock because we need to see something that we've been trying to tell you about. That's why we're trying to talk to you privately. So let's go from there.
Like,
We're just saying weird things like, "Hey, there's a titan in your basement."
are we just trying to like implode her head with like information
Information, yeah.
overload?
Maybe. Who knows?
I'm just keep playing. I'm not gonna say.
So-
I just keep playing.
You have pertinent information for me, and you decided
Yes.
to circumvent telling me and instead doing something on your own?
Well, as they say,
No.
show don't tell.
We literally tried to get in contact with you. That's the
But
whole point.
unfortunately, we
And
were.
you couldn't have
requested that was
waited a
back.
few minutes?
minutes,
I didn't pick the
Potentially
lock.
not days.
That's true.
We were not guaranteed to be an audience with you today, as Sir overall. So, said to us that we will not request meeting with you. We will have to wait for one to appear, and that was not certain.
Hold on one
So,
second.
I blame stream.
Like, alright,
It's partly
I
my
got
fault
it.
as well.
I've got the story. I've got the cover story. It's fine.
But I gotta go for
I got
another couple, okay? So I'll be like 5
Oh.
minutes or so.
Like, a cover story might have worked if we already didn't spill the beans. Changing the story now, it's
Oh no, the cover story is we didn't think you were gonna come, so we were going to go down to the basement and then show a guard and be like, "Look how important this is. Get her right now." And so force our way through.
True.
It's a cover story for why we're picking the lock, not for the titan in the basement. That's we're obviously gonna tell her.
that still doesn't like absolve us. Maybe go with that. Like, you were checking the security of the place. We clearly knew that she. We clearly that she like know that she was coming. Sir Neville told us that he was going to go and ask. But like, we had
Ask,
to
but not be
check if this
certain.
place had proper. Like, I'm sitting there. Like, Nitron is eating. I'm sitting there playing piano. We are clearly not doing a heist. This is you just testing the security of the place because we
I-
know what's important in the basement.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah.
See,
But-
this is why I should pick the social thing instead of identify.
Uh,
But pretty decent.
Imagine me not having -3 on social encounters.
I mean, that's a +1
Yeah, you don't have
intimidation,
+3,
which is a social encounter.
yeah.
I would have, if I get that, I would have +15 intimidate. No, like +12 intimidate.
Wait, why do you
See?
get so much intimidate?
I put
Minus charisma gives plus.
like 7 points in it.
Yeah.
And that as well.
Like I still
Ah.
have, like, I have +7 -3.
I see.
Yeah, I have 18 bonus in bluff.
Like I would still have like +3 to bluff if I get that. I think like no cap, I would have the highest diplomacy if I go that route, which is something you don't want.
Maybe not.
It's probably that or the knowledge one, because like I would have +7 to all knowledge skills.
That is very useful because there's actually a couple of knowledge skills that we're lacking.
We lack
don't think
most of
anyone
the
has-
knowledge skills.
I believe we only have Arcana,
Like here's the
Local,
thing.
and Religion.
We have religion, mediocre degree. We have arcana on a very low degree. We have history local on a very low degree.
Yep.
Like we can make checks in them, but we are not succeeding those checks most of the
I can do knowledge
I
of
like
the
+8 or
gods, whatever it's called.
Religion. Yeah, those are the three we'll have: Religion, Local, and Arcana.
At best, I could also
have
do
history.
this one. Let me just put it where I can see. Of the
Dungeons
gods.
is super useful, and we don't have it. The Plains is very useful as well in certain situations.
Not at our level yet.
No, but when we start encountering extraplanar creatures,
When I accidentally teleport someone to another plane, it would be nice to have it.
But yeah, no, this spell is pretty good as well. Lore of the gods.
yeah, but it discharges this. Well, I mean, for one,
It's good for
Fine.
knowledge checks, basically.
Yeah. It also lets me, I believe, try again because this time I'm asking my
He really
god.
died on the toilet.
No, did he go for the toilet again now?
I believe so.
No, he
didn't
said he would have to
Oh.
go for like a couple more minutes. Didn't say anything
Yeah.
about the toilet.
I see. It probably is the toilet though.
Like
He
the
just-
previous ones took much less time, so either he's taking a shit or
He's
something else.
died. It's all from the accumulation. Chop sticking up my fries.
On another note, a funny joke. The reason the people in Prometheus and Conan stopped wearing suits was because the atmosphere got removed for performance reasons.
I
True.
watch Prometheus.
No, it's just a funny
that-
specimen joke.
Is that the like prequel to the Alien thingy?
Not prequel. I mean, I'm trying to.
Yeah, like
I
Prometheus is like the
Tech-
prequel. It's not
prequel-ish?
a direct. It's a prequel. It's a prequel to like the whole trilogy they're making right now, which isn't
Yeah.
that good, honestly. But I got a book just a couple of days ago about all the blueprints from like a bunch of the movies. It's really cool, actually.
Hmm.
It's, I'm not. If you liked Aliens, you should buy it. It was like $20, I think. It's this book right here. It's on Amazon. There's only one left in stock. $26.
I think they're making
I
another
posted it.
Aliens, and it's just that it's probably going to be crap. It's so sad, but it's like they're all crap. All the Alien stuff they've made in the last 20 years is crap.
Yeah, they could like. I mean,
It's all bad.
like Covenant was like all right. Like the Prometheus was like boring, but like Covenant was like all right for the first half ish. It wasn't very good, but it wasn't bad. But then the second half was just like ridiculous.
Welcome back.
Talking about Alien.
Yeah, we're done. with
Yeah.
that.
Wow, that was a
Said that
long one,
everything they've made in the last 20 years is just
garbage.
bad. Except
I mean,
for
yeah.
the
That
Colonial
one game
Marines
that they
server,
did was
yeah.
pretty
True.
nice game.
Alien Colonial Marines.
Well, oh yeah, the Alien Isolation's good. No, I meant like CM, not like
Oh, yeah.
the actual Colonial Marines game is crap.
All right.
Really
So
bad.
where were we?
We were giving Destroy our cover story. I think we're changing it as well. We have no idea.
Eleanor.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't know. So basically, because of how important this is, and that we know when we're gonna be able to show you, and with all the possible bandits that may have people in town and are extremely well organized, as we found out and reported to Sir Neville or in Smythe. I had to test the security, make sure that no average lockpicker could get through, and the only way to do that was, of course, try to pick the lock myself.
There's
I mean,
no
if I
way
can't
she's
pick it,
believing
then-
that. That is a bluff that is way too far.
Why
And
not?
to be fair, like Nitron was eating, I am playing the piano.
Exactly.
We are not doing a heist. It's that much
Yeah.
clear. I'm literally playing piano and someone's eating in the room.
And if I wanted anything, I could have grabbed anything I wanted from your library the last time we were here when I was in your library.
Excuse me?
Do not.
You were in
say
my
that.
library
Oh, yeah.
previously?
Well, it wasn't your library, technically, still, I think. But yeah, I just went to grab something to go to the toilet because, going to the toilet and having nothing to
Get
read
out.
is just
Oh,
okay.
Is you saying it to him or
She's
everybody?
saying it specifically to him.
Okay, I guess I'm fired.
I mean, to be fair, you just absolved yourself a 6-month contract.
Cool.
She
yeah.
didn't say you were fired. She told you to get out.
Sure.
Through which door?
Go through the library. Door.
I mean, did she point to like a door or no?
She points to the window.
Just get out.
Okay, well I guess I'll see you at the inn then. Bye.
Take care.
Oh my gosh.
I will
sacrifice
a
myself.
straight like soldier like face and be like,
Oh my god.
the basement is still a thing, by the way.
What basement are you talking about?
We should
In
tell her.
your in the side room, the side storage room from the library, there is what I presume is possibly a hidden walkway. It was open when we were last here, but then the mansion was in shambles. There's a staircase
I
leading
was
down to a
going to say-
basement.
By game
Uh,
mechanics, I should have been able to attempt that bluff, and just with a plus 20 DC, like we should get a plus 20 circumstance bonus.
True.
I think it was a good bluff.
I think it was reasonable.
I'm testing your logs.
Yeah. Like that literally makes
No,
sense.
it does not make sense at all.
Yes, it does.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
I mean, you got to also consider this is a noble woman who was probably like been woken up.
I will follow
at
along
the-
unless I am stopped.
You are.
at the middle of the night to come
She
up
produces a key.
here.
I wait
If only-
patiently.
If only we had that key.
And steps into the room.
Preempt seal thrower.
I'm trying. I don't think it was this room. This is a door, right?
Yeah, that's actually a
This doesn't look like the
window.
room.
I mean,
Is that a window?
Yeah.
This
I think
room
it's
right here.
exactly here.
It's either here or here. Yes.
she appears to be waiting patiently, although saying patiently is maybe a bit of a stretch.
Oh, is this a door?
It
Good.
is.
This is a window.
Here, and as I mentioned,
God, she's so
it's a
busy.
window, so you know. Bloop.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
it's actually. It's not here, but it was definitely here. Yeah, I will enter and I will point towards where the stairwell was. Used to be, rather. And I believe it was here-ish, like behind these bookcases, I think.
Would you like to search for hidden doors or secret rooms or anything like that?
Can I take a 20 on
You
it?
sure can.
I will take a 20 on it and I will request help from, Cinder and Heliconia. And Flashette, actually.
I'll help her. Yeah, I'll help look for it.
Yeah, it should be just beneath this couch.
Actually, I can
Right.
cast Detect Magic and look for it. Maybe there's like a magical lever. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Maybe say.
Oh my God, you
casting a
monster!
spell prior. Oh,
No.
why?
I look at her in disbelief.
Nice.
Like, I mean, it's gotta be a magical lever, right?
I have
Like,
detect
you
magic
don't
myself.
Cast a spell near someone who just caught your friend trying to break into their room.
Could you?
You just don't.
Is that in Discord? Again, I'm looking up on my phone rather than on the.
I mean,
Bertie.
retcon casting magical.
Can I cast this spell magic, Grimcat?
Let's see.
It doesn't stop.
I mean, in a moment you can, but first we have to resolve this. Could you link me the thing again, Discord? Sorry.
Consider the following. I could technically delay this potentially.
You could.
If
But you
you
did
think
not.
that's a good idea to delay it, and I can walk out of the room and surge somewhere else.
Or perhaps get down, Mrs. President.
Mrs.
I will, I'll be like, oh no. Do we realize it's happening? Like,
No, it's like instantaneous.
Yeah.
So like here's the thing, I could try to stabilize it for like delay it like a turn or two. Because that's the thing I can do.
But there's
now,
a chance
like,
that it'll be worse if she does that.
it's a small chance that it gets worse. Because basically if I roll my wild die, let me actually say what it is. But I had to pull it up because it's a feat.
Ooh.
Where do I even put my feats? Somewhere in this world, right here. Whenever you wild surge, you can choose to attempt to delay the surge for 1d4 minus 1 rounds. Before attempting to stabilize, you must reroll your wild dice. In the event of a surge, you do not stabilize the spell and instead surge twice, combining the two.
It's a 5% chance.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Well,
go
like
ahead
the
and
thing
go
is, it's
outside.
happening regardless. So sure, okay. So I can at least delay it for 1d. I mean, it might still happen instantly though, but for 1 turn.
Get
So
out.
all right.
Just get out.
And you gotta roll to see whether it surges again, right?
I did.
did.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, okay. I see.
Luckily, it was a 4, but
Just not
So I
short
have-
then.
I have 1
Oh,
turn
4
to do
turns?
something. No, I have 1 turn.
I
That was the wild surge roll.
I will, if we notice it and she can like take a second to say it, and I'll say balcony
She
now.
begins to cast something, and then she gasps as something is happening.
Oh gosh.
Well, I will say, oh no, wild magic, and then I will.
This door's gonna be locked is the problem. I can't
Like-
get out of it.
Just do it. Like, it's 6 seconds that you have. Just do it.
Okay, here, I'll move into
It's
this
6
room.
seconds.
I will. I will prepare this spell of magic, Grimcat. Okay.
Okay.
In the event something occurs.
Okay.
Cinder, would you like to stand there?
And I will say, Sir Randall, please take a seat behind the desk. Our dear friend here fucked up their magic, to put it bluntly.
She takes a
I
step
fucked up
back,
my
but it's also
magic.
clear she doesn't exactly trust you guys much at the moment.
Yeah.
All right. Graham,
just-
let me link you the
Please.
table for like the 17th time.
I'm just gonna facepalm myself.
Like, I was just trying to help. I didn't mean to make everything worse.
It'll all be fine.
Because I'm like,
True, it'll all be fine.
it's a except whatever happened. Nothing. All right, Graham.
It's always a lot of fun
Let me
when
get
we were on Surge. Gotta be said.
I'm glad you joined. I always slightly enjoyed as well, though I'm always kind of scared I'm gonna die.
All
and I'll have to
right.
make a new
Would you
character.
roll a 1d100, please?
Yep. 1d100 coming out. Number is 82.
Okay.
Also, a reminder, I'm casting Detect Magic, which doesn't really have a target. But
I understand. Would you please roll a 1d100?
5.
You are caster level 5?
I'm caster level 6 by default. Oh, actually, let me.
Yes.
I'm actually casting this from. Oh, well, 5 because my wild thing actually knocked me down one. So technically caster level 5, correct?
With the radius starting on you,
Okay.
I'm casting this by magic. Alright.
If it's not
You
a
have-
spell, it's not going to have any effect. You should have do it before the search happened. You should have dispelled the.
The problem is, the thing is, when I surge, the spell doesn't happen. That's the thing.
right?
No, but like while you were holding the spell and the search happened, that's why when he should have.
I mean, can I go?
I don't think it's gonna work, but
Like you already said that you would prepare for the surge.
Yeah, I mean, but still, you know, if I was aware, like,
I
in
will
character,
give
if
you
I'm
the
not,
choice, but I will give you the caveat that it may not end up as you are expecting.
oh god,
You get to choose yes or no based on that information.
I'll choose no.
That's
No.
great.
Because, like-
Because within 500 feet of M, she has created a
Oh,
permanent
God.
wild magic zone. All magic that is cast within this zone makes a surge happen.
Can I dispel this as it occurs?
You can attempt to
Oh, so
cast
you can-
something.
Oh god.
I cast dispel magic.
Roll me 1d100.
No. Oh my god, Niprid.
I mean, I wasn't aware. I will not be aware in character, right?
Oh god. Oh. What are you casting to spell magic on me?
46.
On the magic itself that comes from you.
Still kind of me. Oh gosh. Niprid,
Roll me
you-
1d100, please.
Oh my god. 45. Wait, am I guaranteed to be like affected by the wild
Can
magic?
you roll me 1d100 again, please?
Oh god. Niprid, I think.
God, I got thrown out.
Oh. Low is good,
Fuck.
sure.
Can you
man.
roll me 1d10, please, Nithrin?
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Nithrin, you grow 7 inches.
Hey, congratulations.
The other thing that sort of happens is I need you
That is
to
cool.
roll me a 1d5, and so that's when you got to enter in by hand.
On the 5?
Mhm.
Okay. 3.
Flechette gasps and says, "Where did he go?"
I'm here?
She conveys to you that you are invisible to her.
I turn around, I look at Trium. But not Trium, sorry,
Trium's
Cinder.
not-
Cinder, can he see
Yes.
me? Like, hello, Cinder?
Mm-hmm. However, you are permanently invisible to Flechette.
Only Flechette.
Only Flechette.
Can you still touch her?
Permanently.
We go
Permanently.
outside of this place to dispel the magic on yourself. It will be fine.
The second thing that
Ah.
happens
I grew 7 inches.
Congratulations on your growth spurt.
is that the illusion... Whoop, that's not reveal.
Mm-hmm.
That was on this room is dispelled.
Oh!
Hey, congratulations.
Hey! I did it!
It worked. It worked.
And, Am I permanently taller again?
Are you permanently what?
Permanently taller.
Am I permanently, like,
Permanently
taller,
7
bigger?
inches taller. Oh, excuse me. What
I'm
is it that you rolled?
6'10" now.
On the 1d10, you rolled a 4. You're 4 inches taller, excuse me.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh. Permanently 4 inches taller. Oh gosh. So, question good. Do I assume now since I just saw Nithrin surge, I can quite evidently assume what
Give me
just
an Arcana
happened?
check.
Sure. Of course, I know Nithrin can't surge. So
You do.
I know that in some way I've caused him to surge. But
I can't search.
let's see here. Arcana.
And I may get interrupted here in a second.
You can now.
So
24.
yeah, you don't know the specifics of it, but you realize a wild magic zone when you see one, and you are definitely in one.
All right. Well, I'll tell Nithrin whatever you don't cast anything else.
I look surprised at my... I'm a bit taller, and I look behind me. I assume you see this as well, then?
Yes,
You know. I will be
like
like...
the bookshelf is gone for all you know.
Oh, okay. Then I will be like, there's the basement, and I'm not certain what happened otherwise with the magic part.
Mm.
And I got a book that's 300.
Well,
Okay,
it
I'll be with you, kiddo. I don't have
appears
too much
that
longer.
The surge has spread throughout this area. Meaning that wild magic is going to affect you if you try to cast any spells right now.
I'm sorry, who was that for? My kiddo was talking
That's
to
for
me.
me to Nithrin.
Oh. I will...
Eleanor comes
No.
up. What did you just do?
We
I dispelled her magic. And, she bar searched. And, I will repeat what Helicone says, and I'm mention that we are in this
I don't know how long it's
place
gonna last.
is a wild magic zone now.
I don't know if
Due
it's
to that.
permanent or how
My
large it covers. But
Manor
yeah,
is a wild magic zone.
I mean,
That is
Possible.
correct. I don't know for how long. I don't know the specifics.
She's gonna hate everyone.
can I go out and
I
visit
would.
Toria?
I mean, I will. But I will motion towards the basement. I'll be like,
I need you
If
all to
we may-
leave my premise now.
We
what a
should probably-
dick!
We should definitely show it.
Are you talking about yourself or Heliconia?
No.
I will.
The lady chick. Wow, you.
Can I do a
You're the
diplomacy roll?
Titan, then she fucking.
Yeah, we
Like,
were-
Throws you out
Tried
like.
to lock a pick in her house. Someone else decided to cast a spell for some reason, and she's the dick.
Yeah.
Can I do diplomacy roll?
You can? You're looking at some pretty nasty circumstance bonuses right now.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I will, try and explain as I do, of course, apologize for what occurred. That was not my intention. I do not know why Helicona tried to, find magic. But as you can see clearly behind you, that is where we believe Lady Jafra might have gone.
Thank you.
We believe she is
And I will
indeed
investigate
in the
that
basement.
in due time. Now leave.
Guess we're gonna have to kill her at some point now.
Did
Well,
Jill
I will
feel
take my leave.
the force when like the wild magic?
You broke up a little bit
Load.
there. I couldn't really hear.
Did Trium feel like a disruption in the force when like the wild magic surge hit?
Trium isn't particularly magically inclined, so I would say no.
Just pretends to be.
Hey, Trium, how's it going?
So Trium, were you sort of waiting around on like the steps, or were you going to the tavern, or what is it that you?
No, I mean, Mr. Trium is going to the tavern. Why is he gonna
Yeah,
wait
okay,
around for God knows how long?
You know, I asked because your token was right there, so I didn't know if whether
Oh,
that
yeah,
was just
no,
you
I-
moving
we
there
go-
or you
we
wanted
go to
to
the
be
tavern.
there.
No.
I gotcha.
We go to the tavern.
Grim.
21 not enough. Damn.
I know that like the wild search table that you use is like homebrew, but is the wild magic zone? Are you using the regular wild magic zone?
No, I'm probably going to use that table as well.
No. Like for it to have, because in wild magic zones you can have, albeit a hard one, but whenever you cast a spell, you can make a spell caster check for your spell to work
I
properly.
believe this table has slightly different rules regarding it.
Let me take a quick look because it does have, specific links to it and whatnot, references.
Like basically, you cast like spells with as if you were casting them like defensively, basically, at least DC wise.
And I don't
otherwise-
do.
They surge, or like they go weird.
Well, I don't safely dispel the magic.
Asking for spellcasters.
Sure, we'll hammer that home a little bit later, though.
I mean, Heliconia might cast a detect magic right now.
I'll cast another detect magic.
I will say. That was a complete bust. Let's head to the tavern and see how much we got to pay in reparations.
I mean, here I was thinking my piano skills were going to be the reason why we failed this, but wow.
No. We head to the tavern, I guess, Mr. Grimm.
Yeah, we had to the
You have been
tavern.
thrown out.
Hey, Trium, how's it going?
Are these ones here actually?
They would not be here.
Oh, sure.
They just...
What happened?
We're here
She
unexpectedly.
wild searched. And I tried to stop it, but they created a wild search zone. So I wild searched as well.
Okay, and
We got kicked out.
And she got pissed.
Very pissed.
Understandably.
Yeah. We did show her the basement though. So
so now she knows where the Titan is, and she's thrown us out.
Yeah.
She doesn't know where the Titan is. She was pissed. She didn't examine what's inside the basement.
Yeah.
Also,
she's
I'd like to
going
think that the wild
Yeah.
magic zoning, projects 500 feet up and 500 feet down, too.
You know, if it's a
Probably,
radius.
it's yeah. It's a radius, so
So she doesn't need us anymore. She's kicked us out.
I mean, we still have the
She basically
contract.
screwed us, essentially.
I mean we're not
She
fired just
never-
yet.
She never needed us.
Yeah.
Oh, she wouldn't have found the Titan.
She
house.
she would be inclined to hire our help before you guys had that major bust.
I did not. To be fair.
I know, Nistron, you are the awesome disciple of the awesome.
Yes,
Spectre,
thank
but
you.
You would never bust.
I will never even encourage such actions either.
Apart from that one time, that bar wench, I don't think you ever busted.
Oof.
True. Good stamina. Simple as.
Well, so I mean, essentially, we've now handed her keys to the Titan, and we're no closer to finding Jafroya.
I mean, do we even want to find Jafroya?
It
I
would be
think-
nice, but
I think we need to go to our backup plan, which is join the merchant guild.
that might be a problem. As pissed she might be, you are still contracted to her.
Well, if she still wants to employ us, that's her problem.
Well, we will figure that out in due time. Until then, I believe we take our drinks and maybe go sell the stuff we have.
Yeah. Take our drinks and all that stuff.
Yeah, let's try. Actually, I think we should sell it.
So I
Today,
think what
now.
we're going to do is we're going to end the session next time because selling this stuff ties into like not a lot of new things that I had planned, but which I do not believe we're going to have time for. Because as I'm introducing, I can pull ourselves onto the map. There is a new sort of shop that is set up in town within the last couple of days since we've been out. It's called the One Stop Shop.
Stop shop.
And you probably can't see it because it's got, things on there, but if you pull yourselves to the bottom right corner...
It's black for me.
Bottom right, you said?
Yeah.
I can't see anything, even though I'm full
Well, I
on.
probably have
It's
to
all black.
update your permissions, frankly.
So...
Okay,
at least
I see.
that can see, but we cannot.
I see Patreon
How
now.
far do you
I
see
see.
in the dark?
I see here
No,
about.
no, like your character. Dark vision. 60?
Oh, 60.
Okay.
Yeah,
This one doesn't have dark vision.
I do.
Doesn't it?
Elf, grey
They
elf.
have low light vision. Elves don't
Oh
have
yeah,
that.
sorry, low light vision. True. 60 feet low light vision.
Like, you basically see twice as the rest of us, but in darkness we see nothing.
That should...
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and Cinder, again, I mean... Look, hold on.
I have.
Wait.
I don't have.
No, there's an easier way for me to do this. And I believe this does it.
Oh,
Hey,
It's daylight mode.
it's daytime.
Nice.
Now, if you'd like to
Grim, this-
peruse around the side, again,
Oh, all of the side?
you can go all the way around it. What it is one large building, and that there are a multiple different
I mean,
shops
like-
sort of set up on the outside.
Oh, it's like a bazaar kind of.
Something
thing.
like
By
that.
the way-
Only it's, obviously set up as a building.
I don't
That's
think
kinda
my
see.
I don't think my
I think like there's a light source in the corner.
no, it's
That's-
Blichat. Blichat's the one who has the light.
Okay.
I can see fully fine.
Oh, did they can? I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
That might be because Nitron's permissions got updated. Ours did
Papa
not.
told me that he
Yeah,
told
fair.
Mommy that you were gonna take me to see Mommy at Walmart.
Yeah, maybe it's just low
I
light.
didn't
that's
say
just it.
that, so hold on.
Dad, I said Papa told Mommy that you were gonna bring me to say hi.
Like, you know, when you move,
Never
like
say no
the
now.
Well, I mean, they
Shadows will
certainly
change.
can say no. But again, we'll deal with that later.
yeah.
I was talking to Raleigh then. I'm sorry, I wasn't talking to
Ah.
you guys.
I mean, it fits.
Get it?
I mean, like, yeah, I'm gonna like deal with the light next week, kind of.
I got you. No, that
okay.
was to Riley. I didn't hear what you guys said at all.
Yeah, like our characters still don't have vision, like Trium and I.
Or
Like-
me.
Yes, hold on.
Yeah.
I have to turn your vision on.
Yeah, now it works. Now, like, it responds to movement.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
I gotta get. There we go. Sorry about that.
Cool. This tells me nothing.
All right, but yeah, like I mentioned, we're gonna take our break right here, and we're gonna pick up in 2 weeks because next week we're gonna, be off again.
What about Monday makeup?
I can't make it.
I'm out all week from like Sunday to Saturday.
And then we'll
No,
just do
Sunday,
it.
Sunday actually.
We'll just skip next week.
But I thought it was a good one.
It
Oh,
is.
I really wish you hadn't a wild surge right there, because you were on the right track. You were going to detect magic, and you were going to find out that there was an illusionary wall there.
I was gonna say I could detect magic because I want wild search, but too late.
Whoa.
Well, like it's the etiquette of my friend just caught trying to lockpick into your house, and I'm casting spells, not even telling you about it.
That too.
Maybe
You
say like, Lady
She
Eleanor,
overreacted. She's
I
such
will
a
check-
little bitch.
I will check for illusions. Do I have permission to cast spells in your home? Because otherwise,
Like,
it's
it's
quite
not her
rude.
house. She's just a,
She
you know,
doesn't
she's,
live here.
like yeah.
She clearly does if she gets pissed that like she calls this place my mansion.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not hers though. It's Jafroya's. She's just occupying it illegally.
Yeah. She's a
No,
squatter.
she literally conquered the place.
We
She's
should
a
take her to
squatter.
court and have her
Yeah.
evicted.
Which court are you
True.
gonna take her to?
Not
The
contact.
court-
God,
court-
She is the court.
Exactly, the court of Lord Kind.
But other than that, you know, we found out a lot of
I mean, she
things.
doesn't.
We were, sort of made contact with the bandits. It sort of admittedly devolved into an altercation. But, you know.
I mean, we didn't do anything wrong.
Well, maybe they shouldn't have been bandits then.
True, should not have been bandits.
I mean, thank God I don't have like any spells or spell-like abilities.
But yeah,
It's
you know, we have progressed some. So, all in all, I think it was a good one.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going to happen with Eleanor and us now. That said.
I mean,
yeah, we just
maybe
need
get
to-
out of the contract.
No, it's fine. We just need to wait until what level are we?
6 and 5. I
5,
believe.
6.
Yeah,
5,
6.
6.
So we just
5
need
and
to wait until level 10, and then we can just modify her memory.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
But either way, like I said, it was a good session. But we're gonna call it now. If you've been watching, thanks for watching. If you haven't been watching, I hope you start watching. I hope you all have a great day. And peace out. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah.